Well, la-dee frickin' da. Here we are in studio, a live barn burner for you on a Tuesday, the 11th of August.
We're sorry, because I know you're excited, but it's going to suck.
Gosh, I mean,
we're out of rhythm. There's nothing to talk about. The
NFL's
NFL's not
to
here.
talk about. Yeah, nothing to talk about.
Bills to pay.
Yeah, I got some stuff to do. Got some things to take care of. Welcome to the program, everybody. A presentation, of course, of Bet365. Hello, Alberta. Bet365. A little baseball. It's baseball season.
That's right.
Yeah. How are the Jays doing?
They've won 8 of 12, but they're still not good.
I don't want to talk about the Red Sox.
They're playing the Red Sox. You can cheer for the Jays the next couple nights. Thank you.
Find a way. Check out Bet365's 5-run early payout. When your team goes up 5, you get paid. It's that simple. Download the app today. Alberta only. Must be 18 or over in Alberta. Please play it responsibly. I suppose we could see how it. We'll see how it goes.
I do worry today, or at least I'm curious. We've trained people to expect recorded shows, and now we're live.
People,
it's for the kids.
It's for the kids. If you're watching as we're live, you put some money into the old YouTube comment section there. We'll get the money to the Youth Centers of Calgary. They'll do good work with it. As we are here, it's a rare appearance over the course of the summer here in the McLeod Law LLP studios. Thank you to McLeod Law. Whether it's business, maybe it's personal, maybe it's big or small, whatever is going on and you need legal help, it's McLeod Law, McLeod-law.com. I actually just thought about Austin sent me a photo from over at McLeod Law. He was doing some rummaging, perhaps, and he found a blast from the past. I'll find it and send it to Jack.
I think I might even see our pal this week.
We've been doing shows together for a long time.
You and I and Rhett.
The thing that you see here. This
well-oiled machine, huh?
Yeah, this thing that we do has been going for quite some time, and he had a classic here.
Is it particularly?
I'll just send it to you, Jack. I forget how to put stuff in the drive, even.
Yeah,
I'm such an idiot. It's been a while.
It's honestly. Are you ready to watch some rust fall off? It's like your kid going to hockey camp after 6 months off. You're like, oh boy. Can't turn left again.
That's
What's
right.
this?
But thank you to McLeod Law, McLeod-law.com for whatever it is that's going on. Maybe you're buying a house. Maybe
you're updating your will.
Maybe you're giving the heave-ho to a spouse.
Maybe you're getting a second wife. Let's go.
Maybe you want another
prenup locked in. Let's go.
Yeah, you'll need a lawyer for that for sure.
You will.
How's everyone's summer going?
Great. I mean, good until today.
Yeah, today threw a real wrench into everything that was going so great.
It's tough to complain about it, but like this not working thing, boy, if you think we're good at bullshitting on the internet, you should see us not work.
I think about those people who are like, boy, I don't know if I could retire. I don't know what I'd do. You'll never hear that shit coming from me.
That's fair.
I'll be the best at it.
Yeah.
If there was an employee of the month for doing fuck all, it'd be my face. June, July, August. I'm
just getting more and more tanned every photo.
So good at it.
More and more facial hair. You get out of Dodge, you stay in town, you get some sun, you hide in the basement, you watching movies. What are you doing?
Got to Mexico for a week.
See, the Mexico in the summer, I feel like that's an overlooked move.
It is an overlooked move
because people are like, it's gonna be too hot. It's like you're literally by a pool at the ocean with cold drinks. That's exactly when you want 35.
There's air conditioning and swimming pools and cold drinks. And
it's a fraction of the let's go at Christmas price.
Yeah, it's
more
affordable.
Overwhelmed.
It's not as business.
Yes.
Yeah. So you'll never hear me bitch about going to Mexico at any point.
2 years ago, you had mentioned the move was you get the big thermos thing and just pack it full of ice.
Yeah.
And then I believe it was vodka and a tiny bit of soda.
Vodka sodas. Yeah.
Maybe a lime squeeze. Maybe not. I don't know.
I start with the Ojo Rojo, which is it's kind of like your chilada. It's your beer, your clam, some lime, and a little bit of Worcestershire in there.
Yeah.
With the tahini on the rim.
Love the
delicious.
Rim. So good.
Delicious. And then kind of then start to maybe some margaritas.
Yeah. Okay.
Around with your lunch.
Yep.
On the rocks, salt rim.
Yep.
And then just to kind of some vodka sodas, just to kind of no more sweet. We're just going to maintain. Then you're going to fall asleep.
At some point, yes.
Yeah, that's going to put you to sleep.
You want the umbrella over you with the shade, Jack, when you fall asleep. That's the best way to not get sunburned.
Make sure you don't have an extremity hanging like off your chair and the sun pivots and all. Ooh,
there's old Red Arm again.
Yeah,
He's falling asleep.
Then you have your nap. You get showered. You go to dinner. Usually the bar will have some sort of the cocktail of the day. So you give one of those a chance. And a shot of tequila.
Right.
Is just kind of the 2 shots. And it's bang, bang, dinner. And then, see where the night takes you. I'm good at that.
Yeah, there's probably one night of the week you got to go to the discotheque, and then there's a few nights you're going to be asleep by 9 p.m. You're going down not long after the sun.
Yeah. My wife was like, I can't drink anymore. By the last day, I can't. I'm drinked out.
I might have reached that point this summer as well.
It's time to go. I kind of doubt you ever get there.
I needed a good ring out after a few weekends. I floored it in Vancouver for like 4 days. It was great. Saw a bunch of pals, went to some concerts, and then was happy to just sit on a sand beach and float in the water. Put the life jacket on upside down, the daddy diaper, and just sit in the lake and just bob.
Yeah.
That's the move.
It is the move. And for you, is it always beer or what do you?
I like beer. I really like tequila soda.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't dislike much.
Yeah, I don't dislike much.
But the power rankings, those are going to be very
You don't
high.
discriminate necessarily.
Yeah. It's like picking between Victoria's Secret models. I'm kind of okay with it all.
So August 11th, how long have your kids been on the ice?
This is their second week.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't play spring, so it was a long ass gap. And we had to get down to Adrenaline and get some new jets for the forward, which went great. Kelly helped us there. He was awesome. What a beauty. Former pro player from Brandon.
I'm very aware of who you're talking about.
Legend.
He is a legend.
And phenomenal. Knew exactly what he was talking about. So we got all the gear fits. We were in Invermere for a camp last week, and they're at FCA right now with our pal Bert Gillen running them around, the head coach of the Mount Royal Cougars.
I also know who that is. How about that? Look at this small world.
Yeah.
Speaking of Adrenaline source for sports, it's hockey season for a lot of people all the time. So I don't need to tell you about Adrenaline source for sports. But right now, until the 30th of September, you're able to get your unlimited skate sharpening card at 50% off. Right now, it's $300. Regular price $600. So $300. That's like 25 sharpenings.
I got one of these.
Kind of break even.
Yeah, I've already used it twice. There's no way I'm not like doubling that number to break even. We're going to crush this thing.
The entire family can use the card, and it is valid until June 30th of next year. So you've got all winter and spring. Unlimited sharpenings at the McLeod, Northland, and Flames Community Arenas locations.
Did it yesterday. Good work, boys.
There you go. So that is a great $300.
That's a move, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
So half price at any Adrenaline location until September 30th.
Get it.
Which will be here before.
And you're already on the ice for then anyway. Let's get her going here.
There you go. There you go. Which brings us to Jack.
Oh, dear.
Yes, sir.
Jack, what's going on over there?
We had high hopes in the spring, Dean, didn't we?
We did.
The
and
hot
then,
Jack summer.
And you were kind of, I forget how you phrased it. You almost weren't looking forward to it.
Yeah, not the. I was looking forward to summer, and the hot Jack thing it was never gonna happen.
What do you mean?
Why?
I saw a couple close events. I don't know. It seemed like it might have been tracking. I don't know. I wasn't there to see how it finished. It looked like you were on the right track a few nights at Stampede.
Yeah, no,
So I got punted that one night.
That did happen.
Wobbly.
Yeah.
A little wobbly. No, I was in Vancouver Island for some time. 5 dumb buddies, my stepbrother.
These dumb buddies on Vancouver Island, it just must look like aliens landing on Earth. Like, you are not like us. Like these morons with cowboy hats, like
Jack
hooting it up next to the hippies on the island.
Jack will send photos to our group chat of he and his buddies, and no one ever has a shirt on.
No.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, no shirts, some bad mustache.
Yes. It's like Red Deer going to Vancouver Island. It does not make sense.
Yeah. Some odd headwear of some sort, whether it's a cowboy hat or something. But yes, there's a profile, it seems, Jack.
There is a profile. They almost dress up. I don't really do the dress up thing. They like to dress up. They like the cowboy gear, the jeans, the wife beaters.
Like they're super proud when they get the circle in the back pocket from the chew. That's
Right.
the kind of, that's for them is like, I've reached another tier.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
they've leveled up when that's happened to their jeans.
Yeah. So we did a day in Victoria, and I don't know if we'll ever be welcome back to that city. I'll be honest. I really don't know.
There was a clothing store called Two Fat Sisters, and apparently there was a conflict there.
Oh dear. So that was your hot Jack summer. You with your
Yeah.
topless dumb buddies.
Just the way I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like a Trailer Park Boys episode. Randy's running around with no shirt on. You got all kind of hammered guys falling all over the place.
Well, I mean, hey, there's still time.
There is.
You got plenty of August left here. If we play our cards right, we'll get you some time.
It kind of feels like summer's over, though. I don't know why.
Well, it's doing this.
Yeah.
It is this. It's going back to the
And this
arena,
is what
too.
you wanted.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted.
He's bored stiff. This guy
Yeah.
is begging to do something. Can only go to the gym so many times a day. You and I, let us stay away. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. Be just
He
fine.
just wants to keep coming back in.
Be just fine. GMC employee pricing continues. We've been talking about it throughout the spring and into the summer. Now, this is listen up. Okay. Like employee pricing for you. We saw Jack at the Stamp. You don't need to be an employee, but this is it's like, oh, if you work there, you get a hell of a deal. Well, not always. No employee badge required. Right now, you can get up to $16,240 cash purchase credit on the 2026 Sierra 1500 Denali Ultimate. It's the ultimate. It's the top of the line. Quality features like available 16-way heated and ventilated front seats, massage function, 12-speaker Bose premium sound system.
Bang.
Head on over to your local GMC dealer today. Take advantage of employee pricing for you before it ends. Every once in a while, you get one of these deals. It's like, oh, well, there's always some sort of a deal. There's always some sort of a promo. And that's, oh, this is
the employee one. Yeah.
this is the
Bang.
big one for GMC, and $16,240 cash purchase credit on the 2026. Because it's 2026, we're into August, then September, then 2027 comes around.
Right.
Like unlike us, they're always planning ahead and
Yeah. We
thinking into the future
we don't
and
know what we're doing
planning.
Thursday.
Yeah. So yeah, they know that the 2027s are coming. So maybe we should do something, encourage and incentivize people to buy the 2026s, which is what they're doing here.
Good wheels. They were looking sexy on the Stampede grounds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a big fan.
12 speakers. Then that's yes. In.
Yeah, that's right.
People are saying talk about the Flames. What the hell are we going to talk about?
We can talk about the Flames.
They do something?
No.
Okay.
No.
Next. Want to talk NFL? Jack, want to talk about your Steelers?
We will in a bit.
Got a 60-year-old quarterback? What do you?
Flames. What's up with the Flames?
Well, we saw at the Holinka tournament, there were some Flames. Some I'm willing to say future Flames on the ice.
Very good.
Right? Like there's Flames prospects,
Right.
but with what we have seen over the last year and change, 2 years, feeling more and more confident, feeling like these boys will be wearing the Flaming C at the new arena in a regular season game.
Yeah, I mean, this is arguably the top system in the NHL for prospects. It is missing a signature star, but there is great depth and a ton of very good prospects after the last 2 draft classes Connie's put together, last 3 really.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they've made trades that's allowed them to acquire a lot of other prospects that maybe aren't the best in other team systems, but there's just a ton of players at Flames Nation right now. They're doing the top 20 prospects. There was like 15 of us that took part. We ranked 20, and it's like there's 5 honorable mentions before you get to the top 20, and everyone said it's the hardest they've ever had to grind to like whittle out a top 20 and not, like, how can I leave this guy off the list? Like, it's an incredibly deep system, and we're expecting another high pick this year.
That's the thing. I'm trying to think who it was asking. It actually might have been my buddy Matt over at Capital Chef. He was like, so like, what is an expectation for the Flames this year? It's like, well, hopefully last.
It's a lottery ball type outcome.
Hopefully, yeah. And that's it's not being negative. It's just that one more year of being near the bottom.
Yeah,
is the best case scenario for the team.
100%. And what you don't want to see in a weird way is the season you saw 2 years ago where the goaltending goes nuclear, and it kind of did under the radar this year. But they're a lot younger than they were then. Since then, they've sold the Colemans and the Andersons and Kadris, on and on and on. Yeah. And in the spring, they're going to get a whole lot younger. Like, I would expect at least 3 of the 4 college guys that we really like will be signed this spring and suit up for first NHL games. That'd be Karls, that'd be Rushny, that'd be Wittenbach, and even potentially Potter, who has switched schools and had a pretty gruesome injury last year that derailed what was a really good start to an NCAA season. Like, those 4 guys could all be in a Flames jersey at the Saddle Dome.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because, like, everyone's thinking about the new rink. They might all arrive before that. They're going to be very young at the end of the year, and what they do with the Frosts and White Clouds of the world, we'll see.
Yeah, I saw a photo. I think it was it might have been Coleman on his own X or his Instagram account skating. He's got the Flames gloves. I think it's still the Flames helmet and the Wild practice jersey and the green pants. Like,
it's the old Christmas vibes, green and red.
Yeah, kind of forgot that you'd been traded. That will be the one thing: a full season without the likes of Rasmus and Blake Coleman, the elder statesman.
Yeah,
you still have some veteran guys. Obviously, with Middleton coming in, he's a veteran guy, but he's never played a game. He's never been in the locker room with any of these guys. He
and White Cloud are the 2 vets on the back end.
There's some leadership void for sure left there, which I'm not too concerned about it. Obviously, Backlund is still there.
Farabee feels like a guy that could play the Coleman role. Farabee
kind of does. Yeah, he kind of does. But that will be one thing to watch if it's a tough start to the season. Who's going to be the shoulder to cry on? Who's going to be in there? And I think we could probably look at the roster right now and tell you who's going to be on it, right? I don't know how many jobs are actually up for grabs. There's so many wingers, there's so many D. There's not a whole lot of, for a team that's young or has traded off a bunch of veterans, there's still not a lot of jobs up for grabs.
No, there really isn't. Like, who the 2 goalies are. That's no questions there. You know who your best 7 defensemen are. And the question will be, do you want to put Ristevich in a spot where he's in and out of the lineup or where he gets top minutes in the AHL? What do you do with Jan Kuznetsov, who looks like a really nice third pair guy? Middleton's got to play. So it's like, okay, how are you massaging your third pair is the question on the back. And I think we all expect Perek, White Cloud, and Ball and Nemec will be your top 4. And then up front, it's like, okay, you got probably 1 or 2 too many wingers still. If Jonathan Hubert is healthy. And if, Connor Zary this, Connor Zary that, like, you try putting him in the top 9. Who are you taking out? Like, Zary's not even on this list here.
Yeah.
And Siplikov is 28 by the time the season starts. And he's a guy that this is his last call at the Hall. If he doesn't look like a decent NHLer this year, he's probably back to Russia, would be my guess.
The 4th line there, and not that it's the most exciting, but like you say, with Siplikov, I'm going to keep my expectation levels low.
Yeah.
I still don't really understand. Was he part of who needed him to be part of that deal?
I feel like Jersey wanted out of the money. If I was going to have to handicap it, that's my guess. So that's more that than the Flames being like, ooh, we need another winger that's a bottom 6 winger. No, we're swimming in those. So
I don't know how hard it'll be for the coaching staff to pull him out of it. The Pospisil one is, it's potentially not great because his new raise is about to kick in.
3-year deal too.
And he's been in some ways left behind a little bit. Klapka has come in and has been far more effective.
He hasn't been the agitator that when you close your eyes and say Marty Pospisil, you thought of.
Yeah.
That guy's gone missing and there isn't any offense, which has left them as a spare part. And Honzik's not in here. Honzik's going to play. Like, I'm telling you, he really turned a corner right before he got injured, which is kind of the story of his career. He's been injured in his draft year, injured year after the draft, injured again. But he's big, he flies, and he played a checking role on Backlund's line. I could see him in that Zary hole. There's too many guys. And that's not, and I think Tyson Gross is probably your 4th line center, not Pospisil, because I don't think Pospisil's that good at center.
Yeah, he's not.
Like, it's the same with Zary. Like, you could play them at center. Are they going to look better or worse than they do on the wing, where they're already not great? Probably worse.
I wonder the people that were messaging in. Talk Flames. Are you sure you wanted us to talk Flames? Because flat out, it's a ragtag bunch.
Yeah,
for the most part. Gridden is exciting.
Yes.
What will Coronado do? Will he be able to? Not even, he didn't lose a scoring touch, but what's an expectation level in terms of goals for him?
You want to see him get back over the 25, right? Like, let's start trending towards a 30 goal guy. That's what you've pegged him to be, and who he's playing with's a big part of that. How much power play time he gets is a big part of that, although he got a lot last year. But you want to see a finisher, and hopefully Gridden's the playmaker to activate him, if you know what I mean.
So this is why when people, so what do you think for the Flames this year? It just looks like a team that's going to lose a lot of hockey games. There's just not a lot of, there's very little offense there. There was very little offense before you took
Coleman away.
Coleman and Kadri out.
Yeah. And Anderson earlier in the year. Like, the back end is fascinating to me because I think that's what's turned over sooner. Like, again, the goalies are set for a while, like 2 years. Don't even worry. Like, Cooley's got 2 years on his deal. Wolf signed for another 7, 6, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But what do you see from Nemec? Was what we saw in the last dozen games of the year from Zane Parekh a reasonable expectation? Is it too lofty? Is there more to unlock? We know what Kevin Ball is, but like, it's Nemec and Parekh have a lot of intrigue around them because the pedigree and the toolkits are phenomenal in the sense of, like, look what they've done at other levels. No one would be surprised if either of them had career years, and maybe they both do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Parekh has not played a full season in the league and scored one of the most beautiful goals by a defenseman all year in the NHL last year, and looked like a different cat in the last month, albeit in rather meaningless games, but also in the minutes that were finally vacated by some D-men.
Yeah.
Finally on power plays. And Nemec was blocked on the right side in New Jersey with Dougie Hamilton and Luke Hughes playing the same thing. And it's not like he didn't play, but you can play him more than they did in New Jersey. And when they played him way more at the Olympics, he was phenomenal.
And you look at this list, and we're showing the D pairings right now if you're just listening. It's okay. Can you just scroll up so we can see the top pair? No, that's it. That's
yeah, and I would do them differently, but you're right.
Yeah.
Like, if you had Parekh, White Cloud together and Ball, Nemec together, that feels like two balanced. That's a top four where you could call either one the top pair.
Yeah.
I don't know who you shelter more or whatever, but maybe you put Parekh and Nemec together and say, we're going to give you ozone starts and let White Cloud and Ball do heavy lifting in the D zone against other teams' top lines.
The Nemec is going to be a fun watch. What are you, son?
Yeah.
Do you need the puck? Do you need somebody else to have the puck and then put you in a spot to get it? What's going to make you tick? What's going to make you work here?
That's a rover right now.
Yeah.
And if he can, pick his spots and improve a little in the D zone, you might have a really, really good player, because we've seen it 3-on-3. I think there's only 6 guys that scored more goals than them on the blue line last year in the NHL. And that's despite, again, not the huge minutes. He looks really good in the ozone. We'll see.
Yeah. What do you think, Jack? How excited are you for Flames?
I'll be honest. My excitement level is probably like a 2.5 out of 10.
It's muted, I'll say.
Yeah. I mean, you want to see the young guys do well. Parekh, Gridden.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Coronado score 30 this year.
Honzik, stay healthy, buddy.
Stay healthy. Get in the lineup. What else is there to be excited for? Like, you want them to lose.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to constantly try and check on myself if I'm going to get snippy or this is what I asked for.
Yes.
I was in that group that said, get young, get bad, trade guys, get assets. Okay. Well, this is what you wanted. There's going to be some growing pains. So I'm preparing myself to have some growing pains along with this team.
And to be fair, like, they really haven't been a plant your flag, cellar rebuild for more than a year and a half. These things don't turn in a year and a half. Yeah. If you were expecting them to be good by now, you haven't been paying attention to this league. It doesn't happen that way. Now, if a lot of things break right, could they be much more competitive a year from now? Sure.
Yeah.
But again, reasonable expectation on a rebuild is not that they take 3 years.
More in a moment. Just talking about, trucks and that. Capital Chev, if you are talking about GMC.
As you said, your boy there was asking you about the Flames.
He was, yeah. Capital Chev, Buick GMC. Go and see Matty. What a guy. Calgary's truck destination, Capital Chev, Buick GMC keeps the lineup deep. Hardworking Silverados and Sierras to SUVs, everyday commuters. You've maybe heard about the $99 lease. That's a real thing. It's big inventory. It's competitive pricing. A team that knows how to keep it simple. Maybe you need something for the upcoming winter roads.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you've got a big old summer road trip coming. It's the type of place you walk in curious, you leave confident. What I like, they have the ramp that goes up and into the showroom.
Oh, yeah.
And they do it nice there. If they, what time are you coming to pick up your vehicle? They'll have the vehicle right in the showroom. So you come in, they give you the whole whoop-de-doo around there, and this is it. Okay, let's set up your OnStar. We'll do all this. Let's get your phones out. Do all this sort of thing. It's pretty good.
You're a happy guy.
You feel like you're a pretty important person.
Dean, you are a pretty important.
Which for some of us, very rare in life that we get that kind of a feeling. 13103 Lake Fraser Drive in the Southeast. Good people. Capital Chev, part of the Capital Automotive Group. So I mean, for the Flames, I don't know. I'm a little curious about Wolf as well, and the goaltending, how that workload is going to be shared, how the coaches view it.
Yeah.
Is this a year of growth for Wolf as well? Because he's not a finished product. How do they?
It's funny because Rhett was kind of down on his year last year. It's like, was it as good as the year before? No, but like Kevin Woodley from In Goal Magazine said, the Flames, based on the environment they played in, got the best goaltending in the NHL. Which at times feels absolutely accurate. You're like, how in the world are they in this game? They're getting absolutely slaughtered.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only 2-1, and they're going to, they squeaked out a goal. Now we're going overtime. Like, they had a lot of nights where both of these guys made a ton of saves. Now, the goals against and the save percentages didn't look as tidy because, hey, they're not a good team. They don't defend well. They give up a lot of breakaways at certain junctures last year. But I still don't think that's anything close to a career Wolf year. There's lots of room to go up.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Woodley would.
That's just the nerd stats. That's clear sight, and they're the best goalies. Like every shot's got 56 data points.
Like I guess what I'm saying is, how much of that is tied to what we talked about all year, which is how hard they worked. The effort was always there. Were they really giving up a bunch of breakaways and a bunch of chances, or was it a team that kept it tight through effort? And the goalies were part of it.
At different times of the year, I definitely think it was really different. I'm trying to remember when, but there was a while where it's like another breakaway. And then other times you're like, yeah, they're painting the barn here. Looks like Lou Lamoriello or Jacques Lemaire hockey.
Yeah. What do you think about this? And as we get closer to the season, because I feel like we're still a ways away, even though it does start earlier this year, more games, earlier start to the regular season.
September 29. It wasn't long ago. We were like second week of October. This is the move we like.
Yeah.
Sooner. Stop playing games June 20th.
Yeah. I feel like I'd still end up there. Or do we know what time the drop dead date is for? Doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? What about this division? Vegas goes to the Cup final. The Oilers lose in round one, change their coach, new attitude. The Ducks surprised a few people, won a round. The LA Kings, Kopitar is out. They'll have, I don't know. They'll be an interesting team. I like Kempe. He's being paid a lot of money. He's going to have to up his game. Obviously, Fiala will be back.
Byfield needs another step.
Yeah.
He's not been a 1C yet, and now without Kopitar, it's like, okay, bud, we took you second overall. It's no more 25 goals. Let's go be the man.
The Sharks, we expect. I can't imagine anyone would have them missing the playoffs again with the hype and excitement around this team.
I mean, they were, what did they finish, 9th or 10th in the West? And you're expecting most of that roster to be a year better because they're so young. And they went and got a couple big physical D-men who are making too much money, but are good big physical D-men in Trouba and Nurse. I'm kind of with you. Like, I don't think there's any lateral steps back, up and down. Like, the ascension continues for the Sharks.
Yeah. The Kraken, they're hard to figure.
They're just not good.
Another full off season we're through.
Mushy middle?
I guess.
Like, what else could they be?
Yeah, I guess. And will Vancouver be as bad? I don't know that.
They've changed coach. They've changed GM.
Yeah.
They've changed front office. And we'll see personnel-wise what changes are there. But it would be tough to see them.
I forgot they were that
be
awful.
as
They were
bad.
that awful, yeah.
58.
Yeah. And again, like the whole thing with the Canucks is like, are you going to get 30 games from Demko? Then they're going to be way better. 40? Yeah, okay. Like not make the playoffs, but worse than the league?
Yeah.
Come on.
So so here we are sitting in Calgary ripping on the Kraken or the Canucks. Just you look at these teams, and the Kings are trying to win. The Ducks, they're moving. Everyone is onward and upward.
The Ducks I worry about a bit, because if you had asked me at the end of the playoffs, I'd be like, that team might win the division next year. And then you get the Carlson offer sheet, and now all of a sudden Minchikov, who was like a 6-7 there, is making $7 million. Cutter Gauthier's price tag just went up. They lose a bunch of defensemen, and because they're trying to save this cap space to match any theoretical offer sheets for Carlson, they're really thin on the blue line. It has not been a good offseason for Pat Verbeek. When you could have locked up Carlson for 10 to 12 a year ago, and now you're paying him 18 and a half or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not to say you're wrong.
Like most of the players are back.
Yeah,
but if they'd gotten Carlson done a year earlier, they could have backfilled the blue line, which I think is a glaring weak spot now.
Yeah, because that's when it has that direct impact on what's going on in the ice. Because it has for sure. It's now Jackson Lacombe.
You're the man. You're good.
You're the man.
Yeah.
And can he be? Should he be? He looked number
Olympian.
one guy.
Yeah.
But it's Minchikov and Hellison and Nick Jensen and Ian Moore. There's a
lot of 4, 5, 6s there.
Yeah. And maybe can they be as good as Gudas and Trouba? There's just a different feel about your blue line when you have those veterans there. Getting back to we'll talk.
So the division is, I still think, the softest in hockey.
Yeah, it's teams that are looking to making steps and making gains to improve. The Flames have been selling. And I don't know if they're like, is this it? As far as
is this the worst it's going to be?
Yeah, if you like take it down to the studs, what's trade Huberdeau? You're not going to be able to trade Jonathan Huberdeau.
Not until the cap's a lot higher.
Backlund is an older player, but he's not going anywhere. I can't imagine.
Strome and Frost, White Cloud, those would be the guys to look at if you were going to move a player, and maybe they address a Kuznetsov Brstevich spot. Just based on them feeling like they have 9 defensemen, if you include Hanley. And
you think about where we sat right here a year ago, and it's so in a year, Conroy's so Anderson will be gone. Okay, that makes sense. Kadri will be gone. Might be tricky, but okay.
If you could do it.
How bad was the deal?
Yeah.
Coleman will be gone, and Mackenzie Weegar.
That's the surprise one.
Yeah.
They got out of the risk business. You didn't get a haul. It wasn't unfair, but it wasn't a look what we just pulled off.
Yeah.
But what they did do was get out of 4 or 5 years of a guy that you're starting to wonder, is this a declining asset? He scored 20 goals a couple of years ago and really struggled for consistency with the Flames last year.
Well, Rhett and I sat here and wondered what kind. Just take nothing for Kadri. It would be nice if you don't have to staple an asset to one of these guys to get them out of here, but it almost doesn't matter what you get in return. They got
First plus,
assets
plus,
back
yeah.
in all of those deals, and now some of them have been spent in the Nemitz deal. And how does that work out? But it has been. You think about it, that's a ton of minutes and
responsibility,
games of experience, and all of that is gone from that room from a year ago.
Leadership, and then it's also special teams work. If you're a young guy that's got skill, there's openings on the power play. If you're a younger guy that prides himself on work ethic, okay, there's a penalty kill slot that's opened up with Blake Coleman's departure and Mackenzie Weegar's departure. Don't think they'll be good, but you'd hope this is as bad as it gets this coming year. If you're going to graduate the Wittenbachs and Carls and Reshneys, it's
in a year.
Well, they're going to be here. They're going to be playing in the spring, and whether they're ready or not, we don't know. Yeah. But I think you're probably really listening hard on Frost and Strome because centers got a haul at the deadline last year.
Yeah,
And-
Strome is a guy when we were talking earlier about leadership. No question,
Yeah.
he will be
Last year, his
at
deal.
the front of that.
Last year, Frost deal.
yeah, at the front of that line.
Still 2 left on White Cloud. People love him. You staple a letter on him and make him your next captain, or do you turn him into a pile of assets? Depends, I guess, what the offers are.
Yeah. Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating. During the hockey season, when we're going 5 days a week and we get guests, they join us on the Insider Hotline, the Guest Hotline, which is a presentation of Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating. Sean and the boys and girls over at Crystal Waters, they're the very best. And we've been telling you about them. When something goes sideways, they have invested a ton in their, they'd know how to tell you, but it's their kind of online and internet infrastructure. So that when, I know how I feel if you go to the website and you said, I'll send a note.
What
here.
are they going to see?
Contact
this?
us.
Yeah.
And you said, no one's going to see this. They see it immediately. And everybody that is in the field, and they've got it on their phone. Bang. Somebody's got no hot water. Something's going, hot water tanks, whatever's going on.
Who's in the Northwest? Who's
here?
Who's your cook?
And it's the technology. They are using it in the best possible way to make sure that you get the best help and the speediest assistance possible. CrystalClearCalgary.com is the website. 587-317-1551. That is the phone number. And it's more than just plumbing and heating. They've continued to grow and expand, and the garage heater last year was a
game changer
for myself. Loved it. Love it. I just sit out there. Kids are yelling. Wife's mad at me. I'll just go sit in the garage.
So you got the AC humming now, but I don't want to be the guy that says it.
Yeah.
Make sure that.
What are you doing out there? I'm changing the headlight fluid in the
Right.
car.
Yeah.
I'll be in a couple hours.
Where'd that extra TV go?
I don't know, babe. I don't know. You're the crystal clear choice for home comfort. CrystalClearCalgary.com. Talk about, did you know? Hey. And credit to Sportsnet, because everybody's loving on Sportsnet these days.
Big crushes right now.
There was an article there. Hey, did you know there are 10 teams looking for a captain for the upcoming season?
Is there 10?
10 teams.
Guess them all, Ryan.
And some went without last season.
Yeah.
The San Jose Sharks are one. They have not had a captain since Logan Couture.
I feel like they're ready.
Yeah.
Was it Joe Pavelski before that?
It's going to be tricky. Who could we possibly? Oh, the $18 million.
The best young player on earth.
Yeah. Logan Couture took it from Pavelski. So they'll be putting that on Celebrini. The Ducks, who we talked
Just
about.
going to say Anaheim wouldn't have one after they moved Trouba and Gudis. I don't know if they were captains, but those would have been.
Yeah, Gudis was the captain there. Do you put it right on Leo because he's making the dough? Cutter.
I see that Leo is the caliber of human that it should go on to. I just don't know the character. Like, is he a quiet guy or is he a like follow me? I have no idea. But no one would be
like
surprised.
him, right?
I would hope he's that guy from committing.
Like a la, like a Kopitar or something.
Yeah,
you don't need to be necessarily
the loudest,
brash, but you're our best player. The Bruins never did put one on after Brad Marchand left,
and it was Chara before him.
Yeah,
or Bergeron. Yeah, all three. Okay.
Bergeron to Chara to Marchand. So probably Pasternak, McAvoy feel like the guys there.
That's the man.
I wonder about McAvoy. There again, if you got to be in the room.
And why didn't they have one this year? Like, those guys were there.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just gonna wait till they get a little more seasoning. What?
Yeah. Maybe they thought Marchand was coming back.
I just don't know that Charlie McAvoy's ready yet.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Chicago. Nick Foligno went to the Wild.
Foligno.
Connor, you got it, right?
I just paid him.
You got to put it on Bedard. You've paid him.
What did he get? 15 and a half, 15?
Yeah, something like that.
5 years. Walk him right to you. Yeah, I mean, he's the man.
Columbus, Boone Jenner leaves.
See ya, Boone.
So we'll see you, Zach Werenski. How are you really staying, or is everything really good? You love it here? Are you?
I think they're going to go without a captain.
Think so?
If I was wagering on
that. Yeah, I wonder if that might be. Oh, I'll just wait.
I haven't seen that field.
Yeah.
I'll ask if they can pull up that market for us.
Kopitar, we mentioned he was the captain for a long time in LA.
That's an interesting one. I don't know. Is it Kempe? I don't know. Like, well, I mean, you could do Doughty. It's his last year, but do you put the letter on a guy for 1 year? Maybe you do.
Maybe you do.
Yeah.
And let Byfield, Kempe, or whoever else kind of.
Grant Clark's not there yet. I don't know.
Yeah. So do they maybe go without? Because Doughty's the leader now with Kopitar gone. Does he need to wear the C as well? The Islanders, what do you do there after Anders Lee leaves?
How long until it's Schaefer's? Is it now or now?
Is it now or
is it next year? I think
it's
it's
Horvat for a bit and then Schaefer. Is it?
I just like the kid's just oozing maturity. Like all of these guys have to be incredibly mature to play in the league at 18 and, be a grown up at all at 18. They're like, do your laundry, clear your bleeping dishes, you turds.
And like, what's crazy,
but like, you watch him at the draft, he's interviewing guys. You're like, is this a 30-year-old?
And he's so young. You could put an A on him and give it to Horvat for 3 or 4 years, and he'd still be a captain at 21 or 22.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. The Senators, that Brady Tkachuk is gone.
That was actually something that Jack called accurately last year.
That Brady would be out despite having term left. And
I think that made our Noodles highlight reel.
It did, yeah.
It's like, oh, well, he said he was going to stay. What are we talking about here? Like, isn't that what you'd say?
That's what you'd say
if you were leaving. That's what you'd say.
What was it about that, Jack? Was it because
post-Olympics?
It was the Olympics. It was the booing. It just felt like it was the podcast.
It's weird.
The podcast
ruffled more feathers was a real thing.
Yeah. And I've only seen clips of it, and I don't think it's like those guys publicly taking runs, but it does sort of violate a bit of the code of the room being a place that, it's a club, it's private. You trust everyone in there. A little more transparency than maybe you wanted if you were a Senator.
So you've got Claude Giroux there, but he is on the very much back end. Tim Stützle, Sanderson.
One of those two guys.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Cousins. Is he the character of the group? I don't know.
Yeah. We mentioned San Jose. Seems got to be Celebrini, unless they feel similarly. But
you said 10. I've got 8 now, so there's 2 more.
The St. Louis Blues, Braden Shen.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Colton Parayko, Rob Thomas, but he's been 1 foot out the door for a while, it feels like. But maybe now that they do the Shen and Kyrou deals, maybe he's.
Well, they tried to trade Parayko, and he said, "I'm not waiving."
That's
so
the
maybe
thing.
They're hey,
yeah.
Here's their captain.
He's so dedicated to St. Louis.
I feel like that's a no captaincy situation.
And Vancouver never replaced Quinn Hughes.
We got a big Canucks guy in the room. I think we're going to hear a huge lobby for Elias Pettersson to wear the C. A leader of men. When times get tough, follow Elias.
Do you put it? Brendan Gallagher. We are so devoid of leadership in here. You've never played a game.
Vancouver Giant. It's a great story, dude.
Like, you can't put it on Pettersson.
God, no.
Is Brock Besser captain material?
No. And you're probably going to try to trade Hronek.
Phil Hronek?
That's a no captain team. That would be them, St. Louis. Columbus would be, and
maybe.
Yeah, those are the 3. I'm like, no captain.
Yeah. But it did kind of strike me. Boy, 10's a lot.
It is. It's a third of the league.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
I guess we should have seen it coming because at the deadline, remember we talking, a lot of captains on the move. Captaincy this and that.
Captains and centers.
We'll get this guy in here. I want to tell you about our buddy Greg Keller up at Bonton.
Yes.
I feel for Greg. He'll send a notice like, oh, so you guys taking the summer off? Well, I mean, we're still doing some shows here, Greg.
What do you mean, Greg?
Oh, it must be nice. Oh, is a meat market? Is it busy in the summer when everyone's
so the barbecues are going? Okay.
When 80%, 85% of the public is eating off of a grill, makes it a busy time for you. They're the very best Bonton meat market. They've been doing it for over 100 years. And just every year they're voted as the best to do it. If you have any pride in what you put in your face hole, you'll go to Bonton. The finest premium AAA Alberta beef, locally raised fresh pork, free-range chicken, and don't sleep on the chicken. We've been telling you this for probably about a year. We got to get back to the chicken. I feel like we've been taking it.
Got a bad rep. I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's so consistent,
and it's not like, well, Alberta beef and the Wagyu, all this sort of thing. We understand there's a hierarchy in beef.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we talk about chicken the same way. It's just, well, it's a chicken. It's a whole chicken. You roast it. Don't be silly. Don't be a silly.
Get the good stuff.
Yeah. Free range chicken, turkey, lamb, milk-fed veal, over 20 varieties of in-store made salads, including our favorite potato salad. The desserts are there as well. Also, they've got the stuff that's already made. You want some meat pies, you want some ribs, you want some chicken. Oh, I'd love to have some of that. We're going to have some people over there. It's already ready for you. They're doing it all. Bonton Meat Market, 28 Crowfoot Circle in the Northwest. Go up and say hi to Greg. BontonMeatMarket.com is the website. We'll take a quick break.
30-second timeout. We'll be back with a special guest for Crystal Waters.
Yes. Oh, we're back on the show. Presentation of Bet365. Check them out, Alberta. Bet365. Get the app. Must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. We're here in the McLeod Law Studios, and we are joined by old friend. Old friend.
Look at the salt coming in on the. Oh, wow.
Shining my head. Oh, this is.
You're the
bad.
guy from the ad. You know, he's old enough, he's wise, but young enough to get the job done.
This is a bad look here. The camera doesn't. It's not. You guys actually look better. Now.
Well, we haven't worked for 3 weeks. That helps.
You've kind of got some movie villain bad guy
He does.
vibes.
Marble villain for sure.
With the eyes, you could give
Just
some,
my little
give some-
crease.
give some
You got the
stink
Channel
eyes.
11 is what the. That's
I like that. Yeah,
But in
those are-
fact,
a Botox term, yeah.
if people that know you, you're just a softie.
I'm a lover. Yeah.
No,
In the old
you're not a
age,
bad
dude,
guy at all.
No, you run out of steam here.
So
You
how many
gotta
fights have you been in there, lover? A couple hundred?
No. You run out of steam here. You're embarrassed about what you've used to done, and things get into perspective when you're older, as
Do
you
you need
guys
to move you
know.
over a little?
We're going on.
Other way. So you're in the middle.
There
There you are.
There you go.
Sorry.
So we can get the full effect of who are you again?
This is Andrew McBride.
Andrew McBride.
Yes, he's a famous Calgary roughneck, a leader of men. He's been an assistant coach in the NLL, an assistant general manager, and then when he's done with the box lacrosse for the NLL, he comes home and does junior lacrosse all summer rather than vacation, like an idiot.
Yeah, and you were saying while we just took that quick break and you came in and you sat down, you said there's nothing I love more than lacrosse, and
That's right.
giving all of my time to it.
All of it.
Yeah, my kids are into Soyuz now. Won't get up there. My wife's super pumped. I made her buy a boat last year.
Yeah, that's
up
great.
there, combined one time. So yeah, lacrosse, give back to the community. It's all about kids.
So you got a lake place and a boat, and you're here.
Oh yeah, 0 days this year. Well, it's next year. There's always next year.
Oh man.
Yeah, I do love, because there's a lot of guys that are actually like you that have the boat and the spot, but never see it.
No.
Other people are using it, apparently.
Oh, we got lots of friends up
Givers.
there. They're having a party tonight.
Yeah.
They're in the clubhouse. They're swimming. It's great.
Are you transferring the $500 every 2 days for gas, or how does that work?
Yeah, no, my parents haven't put my dad pulls her out because it's too expensive. Last year, he's like, we got to pull it out. I was like, man, we're not doing that.
That's always good when if you have the banking app, it'll be the
Oh yeah,
653
Jim's
out of the
gasoline.
checking. What is happening here? So at least, you know what? They're having fun.
that's it. That's what it's about.
So
they'd have more fun if you were there, I'm sure.
It's
But,
true.
yeah. You know.
But the lacrosse community in Calgary would be at a deficit. Tell us what has been soaking up every waking hour of your life.
Minto Cup, baby. We're excited. National championship coming up here, August 16th to 23rd. Beautiful Max Bell. Top teams from Ontario and BC. So the Victoria Shamrocks out of BC.
Ooh.
Time longstanding franchise, the St. Kitts Athletics, and then us in the Calgary Mounties. Big, awesome showcase of lacrosse. Hopefully, influence some of the youth today and get out and do what we can to promote the game.
You guys have been building towards this. I know you had a younger team, or at least returned, in theory, a bunch of guys to this year, knowing you were going to host. How have you been?
My fantasy football GMing, as you guys know, we're in the fantasy has come to fruition, and we've
all
put
this
a good
GMing.
plan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's part and parcel. So
okay.
Excited for this group. We've got 2 years under our belt. We've had some other additions, but feeling confident, feeling a little bit more mature with the guys, getting a little bigger and stronger, and I think excited for the challenge and ready to rock.
This tournament's got a ton of history. What do you remember about it when you were young, and what have you learned about how important this is, over the last century?
I just Googled 1901.
Jeez.
That's it. One of the oldest trophies. Tons of history. Why I fell in love with lacrosse. I think getting to watch this amazing tournament, to be able to see these athletes, and now with how our times are changing, man, these kids are big, strong, they're focused,
mutants,
they're committed to their craft, they're all NCAA athletes. So it's great just to be able to see these guys live out the dream, to be part of a team, to understand what it takes to, go through adversity, show some resilience. And like I said, really showcase what lacrosse can do for the kids. The Roughnecks have done a great job continuing to do that, and be able to be a part of it and hopefully inspire some kids is really exciting.
Cool.
How many schools, because you mentioned NCAA, and it's funny because we're so focused on hockey here. And I think about my kids and their age group. They all played hockey. I know way more guys and girls who are on scholarships to play lacrosse that ever played hockey. It was hockey year round, and they play some lacrosse in the summer or the spring. It's like, maybe we should focus on this lacrosse deal.
This is the ticket. Let me tell you, we got kids in Div 1, 2, and 3 all over North America. Yeah. The girls lacrosse is exploding here in the city and with the opportunities. And so great to see kids take a sport like this and literally change their life. They go meet girlfriends, they go to schools, they get jobs and internships. It is really crazy for such a niche sport, a sport that's, I think, still struggling to get to the next level. Yeah. So anything when you see this really tries to help, and it makes a big difference.
A buddy of mine's kid, I think it was South Carolina.
Oh yeah.
He was 1 year younger than my kid, but it seemed like every other year when they were in the same age level, they'd be on the same hockey team, and it was hockey. It's I was thinking he might kind of liking lacrosse. He might go more lacrosse. And they got a scholarship to a school in South Carolina. The parents are, please don't fall in love and move to South Carolina.
Hey, as a good GM, that's what I tell all the boys. When you go to these schools, you find an American, you get a green card, and now it's the best of both worlds.
You can pick whatever side of the line you want.
They don't listen. Right. The kids don't listen. But I'm trying.
But so again, run us through how many teams, because it's the best. I think it's one of those things when you hear the Minto Cup. We've all heard of it, but we don't maybe appreciate what it is and like you say, the rich history behind it. And it is here in the city. So it's awesome.
Yeah, like a Memorial Cup format. We've been lucky enough. This will be our third one to host. Alberta Champ, which is us this year. We were a wagon, did a great job of getting her going. The Mounties, who were in the finals, are the other Alberta team, which is great. Good to have a Calgary team in here for attendance, to get the rivalry continued. And then, St. Kitts and Victoria. Round robin format, one team out, semifinal game, and then a best of 3 final, which is kind of cool.
So who do we hate out of the group? Who are the dastardly villains of the tournament?
The Calgary team or no?
The Calgary team, we've had a pretty big,
rivalry,
relationship, history, tumultuous on and off the floor. So we always like to.
You scrapped any other coaches or GMs?
Not yet.
You're saving it for the big show, the Minto Cup.
Yeah,
no. And Victoria is like one of the hotbeds of lacrosse in the history of Canada. They put some of the best Hall of Famers there. Continue at the senior level to be really great. They're actually hosting the Minto Cup next year, which is great for them. So I think it's one of these tournaments nowadays is like we got to come and prepare for ourselves. The hatred, I feel, is a little bit lost where, it's just not the same intensity, but at the same time, it's like excitement. The kids have really, I think my proudest thing being in charge of this team is seeing this is it. All these kids want is to win a Minto Cup. Yes. And when you see a group of kids together, celebrating when we win the Alberta Championship, telling their girlfriends, hey, we're not coming out, telling their friends and sacrificing, that to me is exciting. And of course, Alberta's never won the Minto Cup. We're looking to make history.
Wow.
But at the end of the day, it's the relationships and striving for a common goal. And that's what sports is all about. And I think can't get lost in the nuances of organizing and everything else. having, 30 to 35 people really striving for one goal and pulling on the rope. It's a powerful beast.
I think about a young McBride telling his girlfriend and pals he wouldn't come out to a party late, and I gotta really focus here on lacrosse.
Well, this is a true story. When I played junior, we were horrendous. Played salmon bellies. 2 guys had girlfriends, made them dump their girls. Pure pressured them until they were out. We partied no girls. We partied all summer. We're terrible. The one guy actually married the one girl that he was going out. So we were committed to the cause of hanging out.
She understood. It was team first.
Come on.
Salmon bellies.
The 4th place team in the league that's never won a playoff series. We're really striving for excellence here.
Oh, all right, guys. All right, fair enough. And you were saying about intimidation. Now you've already talked about how you're a lover. You're a softie, so that's kind of what gives you the edge when you're when you're helping these guys, and like what drawing on your experience as a player and as a leader.
Well, so different. I mean, coaching pro and then coming back to junior, I'm excited. I went back on the bench for the first time in a while, and I think this is my passion. This age group of the boys, when they're together, you don't have a mortgage, you don't have bills, you stay home from school, your parents are doing your laundry. I think a really remarkable and exciting opportunity to actually be a role model, not just in the lacrosse floor, but hey, how are we handling ourselves? Are we being professionals? Are we treating our bodies the way we knew? Are we watching film and trying to instill, I think, lifelong lessons that hopefully carry over? And honestly, just to see the alumni that have come out in the playoffs, to hear the people that are coming to the Minto Cup, you have people that I've coached that have kids now, and the amount of players that we've actually coached that are now giving back and coaching, that's honestly pretty special. And the older you get and the more that happens, it is super rewarding. And I think it's less about wins and it's more about what's the impact you can make on the community and on a person's life. And hopefully we win. I mean, let's not get I want to do is win this.
That's
it's
right.
It's time to win.
What's Max Bell going to be like? Jumping?
Jumping, rocking. Yeah.
I think people want tickets. Just what's the website? Where is it? The Minto Cup. Like Jack's got it. I think
Jack's got it. If you can fire it up, you can go. Junior A Raiders is our Instagram. The Minto Cup Instagram. You can go to Show Pass. Tournament starts on Sunday. First game, Victoria and the Mounties. Then we're battling St. Kitts, the Ontario champs, and we rock and roll. We get the place jumping. We got things looking forward to.
You got Fisher doing a pregame show. I don't know.
Well, we were out of there chasing summer. They bounced us. I wasn't there, but I did Badlands, like seven shows at Badlands.
Nice one. Chris Lake,
John Summit, Chris Lake.
Were you Chris Lake?
I didn't go to Chris Lake. No, I was done. I literally had a mental breakdown. I couldn't.
Okay,
all right, settle down, ladies. The nice thing about with the internet nowadays, you can be a complete idiot and still be. Oh, I didn't know how to get tickets. That doesn't fly anymore.
That's
right. Just Google that stuff, and you're going to be able to figure out how to get tickets to this.
So, that's it.
Let's take a look here.
So there it is, Minto Cup.
Oh, beautiful.
There's the
look at this.
There's dates.
There they are.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh no, this could be the last year's one. You got to go to see. This is looks.
No, this is like August 16th, 26, Calgary.
Sorry, Jack. My apologies. You never know how
they showed you the 2025 champions below, but the top.
We don't want to talk about.
We don't care about the champs.
Last year, old news.
That's old news. We learn. That's what you're supposed to do when you're old. You learn from your mistakes and get better.
So there you go. Coming up, starting on that'd be Sunday. Right through.
Good luck, friend.
You boys are beauties. Thanks for having us in. Let's get out and support some lax. Looking forward to fantasy. Are we doing fantasy?
We're doing fantasy. I need you to pitch Boomer on actually attending a draft live, because I think we've done this league for almost a decade, and I don't know that he's ever showed up to one draft live.
He's not coming. Part of my favorite thing is the random chat where these guys, you and Rhett and everyone's on auto drafts, and it's turned into quite a.
Well, I was thinking about that actually yesterday, because you mentioned I was like, we should get Rhett to figure out his password starting now.
Yeah. Instead of when the draft begins.
Because usually he's on the clock and doesn't know his password. And he's got the spinning wheel of death and he can't log in, and then it's auto pick.
And then the chat's going crazy on you. It's a beautiful thing. I look forward to it.
And then as soon as Boomer sees the first pick of round one, he's always like, worst draft ever. Hate this.
That's kind of that's my contribution. As soon as the first pick is made,
we've got to be going on a lot of years on this one though. It's been a while.
Well, it's the Media Hacks League, and there's a lot less media than there was when we started.
I didn't want to bring that up. All right.
That's tough news.
I don't know. Is this media? I don't know that this is media.
Internet hacks, I think we'll have to change the league.
Been a tough 24 months for the Media Hacks.
It really has.
Fantasy football.
We all were employed at one point.
Yeah. Weird. All right, brother.
Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it.
Good to see you. Good luck. We'll jump out here. Coming right back.
Thanks, fellas. Thanks for having me on.
Back rolling on live here on your Tuesday edition of Barn Burner, a presentation of Bet365. Here in Alberta, you must be 19, or sorry, you must be 18 or older in Alberta. Please play responsibly. Get the new app, get it all linked up, get ready. Fantasy football season coming.
I love that guy, by the way.
He's a great guy.
I just laugh and smile every time I'm with him.
Yeah, he's a good boy. It was always funny because I think back to when it was obviously years and years ago on the radio and doing that, and he would come in. He's just such a nice guy, all well spoken to that. And that he's eventually becomes the captain of the Roughnecks.
Caving guys' faces in with fights. Like, oh my God, that's the nice guy from the Roughnecks?
You're maybe fooling them. Not fooling us necessarily. Not necessarily. But yeah, the Minto Cup, that's cool.
He's a big Seahawks guy.
I know. And Canucks. It makes him nearly
yes, but
insufferable.
he's a realistic Canucks fan. He's like miserable and hates what they're doing.
Weird that didn't get any Seahawks stuff there.
Could have
easily.
And his wife, who's lovely, she's a Baltimore fan, and so anytime you have Ravens Seahawks, they go, and it's chaos. I love it.
That's gross.
Yeah, I know. Ew.
Those teams are gross.
Oh my God, those teams.
Couple weeks ago, I'm trying to remember. My kid, who is now 18.
Number 2?
Yeah. I took him to Greta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Didn't tell us. What do we do?
Are you serious?
We're just going. Yeah.
18 at Greta.
It's like, what is this? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty great. What is this play? I know. Yeah. There's video. It's a bar and it's a yeah. And food. Yeah.
It's like when you take your 5-year-old to the circus or the Stampede or the zoo for the first time. Yeah.
You know, I love video games. Yeah. And you got to be 18. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And drinks.
Booze. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. And then there's good street food over there.
Yeah. What I worry about now
there.
is how I'll be getting him out of there.
Right.
Because he'll be taking his buddies and it's, have you heard of this? But there's video games and there's drinks and stuff. Yeah. That's right. That's what makes Greta special. He had a blast. It is still kind of,
well, it fits
like
everyone.
Like a unicorny type thing. You would think more people be catching on. 213 10th Avenue in the Southwest. Big thanks to Greta for having us down there. We had a blast playing the games, shooting hoops, having some drinks,
DJs.
Had those arancini balls. Delicious.
Yeah. Love the street food.
Straight food. Good food.
Good at 999 there. Oh, look at this. What am I wearing today? What are the odds of this?
It's not necessary.
999.
I get asked about the 999 so often.
Oh yeah.
Like, what are we doing it again?
Was it your pitiful performance? Or
Yeah,
people
were you
just
being
weren't
It's
into
brought
it?
up quite often too. No, the people want to do it again. Though.
See, here's the thing. I was told I was getting divorced if I did another.
Well, you don't have to do
So
it.
anyway, it's kind of like an eject button. You
I was gonna say.
how's your Saturday?
Yeah.
Who'd the Blue Jays play?
It just
is
all
it the
depends on
Pirates?
where-
Is it the Yankees?
On where you're at. Yeah, check them out. GretaBar.com. Greta YYC, 213 10th Avenue in the Southwest.
Great
And-
venue for groups, whether it's corporate stuff, get-togethers, parties. It's just one size fits all. If you are old enough to drink booze, everyone gets along great. Tons to do.
They've got the main part of the bar, and then it's like adjacent, but it's connected because it's
the alley.
It's just right there.
Yeah.
They've set it up. They got TVs and tables. It's kind of like sports bar-ish kind of a thing, but you can also rent the whole place out if you want to. You got family in town. You got you want to do something for your staff that is easy on the pocketbook, but is
Sounds fun.
everyone's going to have a blast. Then it's great. Very
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would never be able to do the 999. I would be, even if I tried, because it's two things. I know it's like I can't eat a lot of food. I'm a grazer over time, but not 9 hot dogs deep. And the beers, there's just no way.
Yeah, the beers weren't the problem, but yeah.
Yeah,
I could understand. Some people would say I can't do A or B. I
It's the
can watch
foamy-
9 innings of baseball. I can't do the other two.
The foamy
Yeah.
part of the beer,
Yeah.
it just takes up all the real estate.
John Bender could not do the 999.
That is true.
You cannot judge a human and just say, look at them and say they could do the 999 or not. It does nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Like Joey Chestnut does not look like
No.
a man that could eat 70 hot dogs.
Well, I've told you about my buddy, the horse, back in Brandon.
the horse.
He ate the whole KFC meal and the McCain cake at the end. And you would not know by looking at him that he was able to house that amount of grub.
The deep and delicious.
Oh. I could eat a whole. I don't know if it was 8-piece or 10-piece or whatever
No,
it
you
was.
couldn't. Shut up.
and he just crushed it. It's like you're a machine. You are a machine.
Attaboy horse. I'm afraid to ask.
Yeah, it was just you wouldn't think of a horse of necessarily something that eats a whole bunch.
No.
And I don't think it had to do with the other thing.
Okay. You 4 legs? No.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe it's best just
Leave it alone.
left unsaid.
Ah.
Yeah, we could probably do the 999 if people are raring for it.
I think people are just bored looking for stuff to do. You go to Greta and have fun without the 999.
Yeah, you don't need to ruin
Honestly,
your.
I did it. It ruined 2 days of my life.
Yeah, you don't need to ruin your weekend. How about a
Just watch baseball and
How
have
about
beer.
a 2
Two hot
4
dogs.
a 2-4-9?
Yes.
That's a hell of a day.
That is a hell of a day.
I do like 9 games of Mario Kart, 9 buck hunters, and 9 golden tees. Like that works for me. But I don't need to eat all this hot
I
dogs
just
again.
need to do it again and finish. That's why. And I need you guys to be there and watch it at least. So I
Okay.
can get this narrative that I didn't do it, which I didn't, but
Can we write this down? Because I feel once we set up, then Jack to be, oh, well, I never asked for this. You absolutely asked.
So
for
we
this.
actually talked about this in the spring because the Pirates played the Jays, and that was
Yeah.
early in the season, back when he still had hope for the Pirates and we had hope for the Jays.
so long ago.
God, that's
long
ancient
ago.
history. But 3.5 games out, if they make the playoffs, I think maybe we
Fair
get
enough.
Jack.
Yeah,
in.
I feel like the game is kind of irrelevant.
It's true.
It
It could be
is.
anything. It could be banana balls, bananas.
Because
who
it's
cares?
this is the event.
Yeah.
The TV's.
But
just
you want
watching
to,
us.
you and your idiot buddy. So you really want to avenge this? You were
Yes.
hating your life that day. You were
it's
miserable.
because I had to go out after.
You didn't
Like,
have to do anything.
Yeah, it was my buddy's birthday.
So that was more important than the 999.
Yeah.
How dare you? This makes me sick.
I can't come because I ate 9 hot dogs and had 9 beers.
That's
Sorry.
what happened to me. I couldn't come. I was lying on the floor with no clothes on, trying not to vomit.
I think I can do it. I'm pretty convinced I can do it.
I'm going to take the under.
What if it was tacos? Would that be better than hot? Because
Ooh.
today's Taco Tuesday,
Oh,
right? And if you're gonna do,
9 tacos?
could be. I'm just thinking economically might work for you.
That is a great idea.
Taco time, Taco Tuesday.
Let's go.
$2 beef or veggie tacos, unlimited. Get as many as you want. We're talking Tex-Mex, that hot sauce. They're making it in store. That you get the Mexi fries and the sauce and the tacos. Oh gosh,
It's so good. The sauces.
I'll tell you what. Tell me advertising doesn't work because I know the read is coming, and every time I start, it's like, yeah, tacos. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
My mouth starts swelling.
I'm in on the thing.
Yes.
I know it's coming, and I still get swayed by it.
Can we end the show? That's basically what happens when I hear the Taco Time read.
TacoTimeCanada.com. You want soft? You want hard shell? Over 2.5 million tacos are going out the door at Taco Time across Canada every year.
The original home of Taco Tuesday, established in 1997, is a $2.25 beef or veggie taco today and every Tuesday. Go get it.
There you go. And Lethbridge was the first ever Taco Time
Really?
location. Yeah.
Really?
Little
LA,
known
baby.
fact. Yeah.
Wow.
Just you thought you weren't going to learn anything today.
Produced Jamie McLennan and this.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Been a lot of Jamie clips
Yes.
going across the old social media.
They're
the last
good.
little bit.
I haven't seen a bad one yet. That was not a hard show to clip, I'm guessing.
If you haven't seen it, we put a best of Barn Burner show together and the best of Jamie McLennan,
Oh,
which again is just basically Jamie being Jamie, which is tremendous. If
he
you
needs his own show.
yeah, if you tuned in and you're like, oh, what's the news of the day? You didn't get it,
No.
but you got Jamie for an hour and 20 minutes or whatever it was. So he's just a tremendous dude.
Like he does a wonderful job on what is the biggest sports talk show in this country. But I kind of think like a Mike Bullard kind of comedy show on a set, like he could do that just as well.
Oh yeah, he's
Storytelling and yucking it up with pals.
He still loves talking hockey though.
He does a little too much when he's on vacation with a coconut in his hand. He's still breaking down 4-on-5 penalty kill structure. Like, come on.
Because I know
Loosen up.
I think it's pretty much every summer. It seems like he and his family go to Italy. And
Yes.
it's just amazing. He'll send photos or whatever. It's like out of a movie. It's like, so are you still kind of keeping up on free agency? I wonder what who's going to captain the? Is it going to be Stutzla? Is it going to be Jamie? Put your phone down. Go have some rigatoni. You know what I mean? But it's on there. It's on our YouTube channel. Visit our YouTube channel and check that out. Plus some other stuff that has been done. You had a sit down with Josh Morrissey.
People really like
good
that.
guy.
Jets fans love that.
He's a good guy.
He's a hell of a dude. I've yet to come across a single person in the city where he's grown up and trained and spends all his summers and was groomed as a hockey player and human to say a single negative thing about him. Just an upstanding, hardworking, wonderful human.
Yeah.
A hell of a good hockey player.
A hell of a good hockey player. And you know what? A proud Winnipeg Jet.
Yes. Took a restaurant there he's talking about.
Like we always, we have some fun. Oh, when do they get in the airport? We take runs at Winnipeg. You talk to Lowry or talk to Morrissey about Winnipeg, that they
Proud
are
as hell.
Winnipeggers. They're proud of that team and that city, as you would hope. But it's kind of cool to see.
And then when his contract's up in 2 years.
Well,
but until then, he's a winner. That's how about that? You're looking at like Kel McCarr, Quinn Hughes. Like, what are these guys going to make? Like 18, 19, 20 million bucks. You got like a top pair guy for Team Canada making what, 6 and a quart? Like, holy shit, that's a deal.
What a time to be almost a free agent.
Yeah, well,
even now. So
the don't get too hockey sportsy because there's almost nothing to talk about. But like Quinn Hughes and the Wild were sitting down to meet in late July.
Yeah.
Can you hear the crickets?
Yeah.
And if I'm his agent, I'm not doing shit until Cale McCarr's.
Oh, I think, yeah. If
you're McCarr's agent, you're doing the same thing. No, we're not going until Quinn's going.
You're hard to get a hold of right now.
Yeah. Because you think about what, like when Demidov and Lane Hudson signed, and RFA is not pending use, but if they just waited 2 more months, how much more money would those two guys specifically have?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
What are you going to do? Are you going to stay home and pout? Like, no, you're not.
No.
But you mentioned Lane Hudson, $8.85 million on what
was he, like top 10 in Norris voting? Like, it's crazy.
He would make more than double today.
Yeah, if he was a free agent.
If he was a free agent. It's same with Sanderson in Ottawa. You'd be making more than double. I just wonder how that weighs on you when you're one of those young guys. And
the good news for them is they're going to get a second payday. They're that young. Like Hudson and Demidov are going to be in their late 20s ready for a monster raise.
Yeah, like Hudson's, it hasn't kicked in yet.
That's right.
This year will be year 1 of his 8.85. And you were thrilled about it when you signed it.
Mm-hmm.
And now a year-ish later, you're like, shit.
Yeah.
Why
didn't I sign for 5 years?
I'm worth double. Yeah. So yeah, you'll sign, but it's 8 years away. So I wonder, just you start looking down the bench, like you're making 12, and you're making 14, you're making.
Their setup for the cap is phenomenal. Like, I think what Montreal's done in terms of amassing talent, mining Marty St. Louis as head coach in the league, which was stunning at the time and has looked brilliant. The players that they have, that's all, they've done a great job. But their cap situation is incredible. Like, they got a little bit of dead money that they got to deal with, like some Josh Anderson is not worth what he once was, and a few other. That's all going to go away. And the core young pieces are all on deals, like Caulfield as well. It's Suzuki as well. It's incredible.
We'll get to the Pinder Report. Speaking about hockey, the Rocky View Hockey Academy, we've had kind of some messaging from them over the last few weeks. Located over at the Vivo facility up in the north
of the knee, NW.
I guess it's kind of north, because it's just if Deerfoot's it's located in the it's at the World Class Vivo facility, just minutes off Stony Trail, Deerfoot Trail, a fully integrated academic and athletic development program for grades 3 to 12. A typical day at Rocky View, you've got your dry land from 7:45 to 8:45 in the morning. Get out of bed, let's go get a sweat on.
Yes.
School from 9 till 2:30 p.m. and then the ice times 2:45 to 3:45 p.m. All the school courses are done online with a live instructor. They've got some experienced professional coaches to lead the on-ice sessions. Dana Tyrell, Westerliger. Connor Rankin, of course, a hitman. Colin Webster. Guest goalie coaches include Mike Brodeur, ex-NHL, and Thomas Skelton, coach for the Norfolk Admirals. And they have a open house opportunity, because you can go to their website and check it out, rockyviewhockeyacademy.com. Open house, now this would be tomorrow, August the 12th, and then next Wednesday, August 19th. A chance to meet the staff, tour the facility, learn about everything that the Rocky View Hockey Academy has to offer for you and your family. the website, RockyViewHockeyAcademy.com. They want you to so book in. They just want to know who's coming, that sort of thing. So book your. Obviously it's free, but go and check out the free open house Wednesday, August 12th, tomorrow, or next Wednesday, August the 19th.
I like that. Get up and sweat first thing.
Yeah, get out of bed.
Get out of bed.
Get
Get
out
a
of bed.
sweat. Now sit down. Let's focus, and then let's get on the ice and
right.
have some fun.
That's right. It's like how I felt today. Get
That's
out of
exactly
bed.
what you're
I feel so much better and happier.
Because you went for a big run.
Yeah, feels so great. Getting back into the routine.
That was the run to the washroom, Jack. It was
Something like that. Something like that. For the first time in a while.
oh boy.
Ryan Pinder.
Oh, friends, it's the Pinder Report for our pals up at Village Honda in the Northwest Automall under the huge Canadian flag. That big show and shine for Honda and Acura coming up. I believe noon till 4, August 22nd. Suddenly just 11 days away. You can go for free. You can enter a vehicle for a small fee, and all the funds they're raising go to Kidsport Calgary, which is a great cause that everyone in town loves to support. Let's get to it. We'll start with the Calgary Flames mailbag. If only Rhett was here to call Pike an idiot because he's still writing articles about the Flames. Gosh, dang it. You love it. The mailbag, topics including juggling defensive spots, media changes, which is a thing, and what's left to do for the Flames this offseason. What the heck's going on August the 10th article that was published yesterday at noon. Also on Flames Nation right now, this is one of Pike's favorite times of the year. He is the man who compiles and sorts all the data.
Mm-hmm.
It is top 20 prospects season. Honorable mentions already for Abram Wiebe, Trevor Hoskin, Yegor Yegorov, best name in the system, William Stromgren, and Igor Barabanov. Those are all honorable mentions. And counting down from 20, we check in today with Max Curran, who was he was acquired in the Nazem Kadri deal, I believe, from the Colorado Avalanche. Off to college this year.
How are you saying that last name?
Is it Curran? It's Curran.
I'd go with Curran. Yeah,
It's Curran. Yeah.
Good looking young guy.
Yeah. Western League to UMass. Where he goes.
Let's go.
Let's go. That's top 20. We'll keep you updated throughout the summer, maybe.
Attaboy, Max.
What, Maxi? Maximo up?
Number 20.
The new rink is suddenly.
I was going to say, is Pike just sitting outside the new rink?
This is a non-Pike. It's also not Igor Sharangovich, but it does feel like something they'd both be into.
Okay.
Because it is the rink, and it's also
Lego.
That's correct.
That's right.
Someone, the rink's not done, but the Lego rink is done.
Well, I love Lego, and I love the city of Calgary, and I'm a big Flames fan. And when I saw the new renderings for the new arena, I decided to take it on as like a passion project. At first, I didn't really think it was going to turn into anything crazy, but when it really started to come together, it kind of felt more real.
That escalated quickly. It's unbelievable. Why is this kid doing? Get him at NASA. Make this guy the prime minister already. This guy, if you could do this, they haven't even finished the rink and he's got it done in Lego. Wow.
That's
attaboy Cruz. Holy. If you and I spent a decade.
A lot of Lego.
That's a lot of Lego. Does that just sit there now?
He said he wants to get it placed somewhere where the public can enjoy it. And I feel like the concourse of the new building in a year would be a great place for it.
Put it in a glass case of some sort.
Yes.
Because some drunk Pinder will come through and
definitely glass case.
choke slam through it or something.
Jack's idiot buddies will be stumbling into it. Incredible work. Tip of the cap to this young Calgarian. Well done.
I will say this. Was in that neck of the woods rather recently. It's an impressive structure.
Oh, big time.
There's a lot of work still to be done.
Well, you're a year plus away.
I would be, I'd be panicked.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're not the project manager. I don't think they're panicked, but we would be.
It's like, so we got to have, when are we putting the ice in? Putting the ice in?
What?
It'll be nice for us to have some nice things.
It also is a reminder that this is the final year, the farewell to the Saddle Dome. They've done a really cool thing at center ice. They just put the ice in at the last year. The Saddle Ice just went in and they got every season ticket holder's name that opted in slowly printed into the logos. So from afar, you can't see them, but up close, season ticket holders, if they said yes, their name is on the ice for the final season of the Dome. And I imagine we'll continue to get more and more last year, the Dome type events, things, last that, milestones, historic events. I wonder when tickets go on sale, because I think that last home game might be a ticket to
probably, yeah.
Well,
I mean, the playoffs.
Yeah, Cup final. We don't have the dates yet,
Yeah.
as you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
So when it's Flames against Panthers in the final,
Right.
depends. Did they sweep in the conference finals? Probably.
Yeah.
So we'll get there sooner.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Is there going to be fatigue on that? The last, this.
I don't know. Like, I just kind of think you're either in or you're not.
Yeah.
Like if you had just moved to Calgary and you're like, whatever, like there's a pro team here and they're not really good right now, but I'll go. You're like, what is all this jibber jabber
Yeah.
about the final
Like
thing of the dome?
you grew up here.
Yeah, I saw
you
you
have-
Blaze Magazine here. I've been all over this building. We have worked in the Hot Stove Lounge. That was our office for some years. Yeah, this is right in my feels, but I get that's not for everyone.
And for you, Jack, you kind of not really from here. What's your sentimental value?
I'm ready for the next rink. Like I love the dome. It's sick. It's got the beautiful skyline.
That's the
but
thing I'll
it
miss
just-
the most.
Yeah.
is-
I'm ready for something new for this city for once.
And you know what? I think everyone is ready for the new building.
Yeah.
It's more about like, we know that's coming. There is a date. They are going there. But sometimes when you just keep getting told building is old, this building's old, this building's yeah, it's old, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have a ton of character. And there's
For
a lot of
sure.
fun times in there,
Yeah.
and it's one of one. There's no other building that's anything like it. It's like you look at it, you're like, did they not like Windows in 1982 or whatever? Like this thing is
It's got those
incredibly unique.
those round
portals,
portals on
yeah.
the side.
It looks like the power station in Springfield in The Simpsons.
Yeah. I'll
All
miss
these
it on the
weird
skyline
pipes.
for sure. That one kind of view of the tower and the
Scotsman's Hill.
that,
Yeah.
that whole thing. That'll be
I asked before, I'll ask it again. If you could go to one game, is it the opener at the new or is it the closer at the old?
Closer at the old.
yeah, closer at the old. So I could steal some shit.
It's a trick question. I want both.
Yeah.
Bofa.
I'll let them iron out the kinks on the new one.
Yeah, sure.
You guys can go to the first one, get all that kind of when they're burning the popcorn and figuring out how everything works. I'll
It's
get
that
to
new arena smell. You really got to
That's
let it
right.
fade for a
That's
few
right.
days.
the question I get asked more than anything else. Do you think the pocket dogs are going over to the
Oh,
new
dude,
place?
they're still clinging to that 2-1 lead.
I don't know how they can't go.
You got to bring the
It's-
dogs.
It's a Saddle Dome thing, but it also feels like a Flames kind of a Calgary thing.
We need more dogs.
We'll get Pike on it.
Yeah, our best man will be on it.
Yeah, we'll get our best
Our
reporter.
intrepid reporter on it.
Will the pocket dog stand move?
Is it still 2-1 in the third when
Will
they
it
move?
still be
Is it in
2-1?
overtime? Have they added an empty net insurance goal?
Yeah,
Let's go dogs.
questions that need answers.
Mm-hmm. The Athletic released a way too early prospects for next summer. I don't want to start doing this all the time, but it did feel like we were a little light, and all of a sudden it's 11:30. But Len DuPont had an incredible summer of impressing people at the sport of hockey. There was some thought at times this year that maybe he'd lost his grip on the top overall selection. He's at a tier of his own in the rankings that Scott Wheeler released today on
You
the
had kind of
Athletic.
suggested you had kind of
That was the buzz, but you know, a strong finish to the season. His club did very, very well in the Western League playoffs, obviously, and he just was sensational apparently at the Helenka. So kudos to him.
Boy, the Flames already have so many D. What are they going to do? Like,
Well, but then again,
DuPont
to
and-
pick one, you have to win the draft lottery.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about that conundrum for them. Best Russian crop in years, 2 wingers at 2 and 3. Interestingly, that number 2 pick, he's a mega stud. Also has a 4-year deal, I believe, with SKA, or is it CSKA in Moscow? I'm not sure. One of the CSKA, there it is. He has signed a deal. He's not just going to jump over and play, even if he is ready. Interesting situation to follow there. More of tier 2 on the next shot, and this is where things get very juicy for Craig Conroy and the Flames. What are they missing? A 1C? Well, there they are. Sundstrom, Neuenschwander, the Swiss centerman, and Alexei Joseph, whose stock has taken a bit of a fall over the summer. But again, it's very early.
6'4".
They're all big centers. The Swiss, the best skater. The other 2 guys, heavier, stronger already. They're heading into 17-year-old seasons. Big boys. That's what they're missing here. The big number 1 center. Can these guys be it? Will they be there when the Flames draft? Will the Flames be in this neck of the woods? We'll tell you over the next 10 months.
Yeah, we'll be sure to be.
We'll be honest.
Yeah.
Stay tuned until next June.
Neuenschwander.
Not often we see a Swiss center go that high. Was it Heischer would have been the last guy in that territory? Crazy. Blue Jays and Major League Baseball. We haven't talked about it for a while because we've been vacationing. They're not dead, but they sure aren't good. And if you saw the game yesterday, one of the weirdest plays of all time. Apparently, you don't need to tag up at third for a run to count. Still doesn't make sense. I don't believe that rule makes any sense at all. They win against the Red Sox in the opener. Game 2, it'll be Dylan Cease, the free agent signing, who is probably your Cy Young front runner in the American League. He's been elite of late. Did pitch at the All-Star game, opened for the American Leaguers. And the Red Sox, they've been the hottest team in baseball over the last, month and a half?
Just ridiculous.
Insane.
Just stupid.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Chasing down the Rays and Yankees, making the AL East very interesting. Here's your odds to make the playoffs. Just a little screenshot from Bet365. Jays at plus 725. They're 3.5 out. It's probably 40 games to go? Maybe a little more. We still got all August, all September. If you think they got a run in them, that's a big number. They have 1 8 of 12, though, and that's still 3.5 games.
What
back.
did they do at the deadline?
They kind of sold and bought. Kevin Gausman out.
Right.
The center fielder, Dalton Varsho, out. But they did bring back Soriano, who was a really good starter with 2 more years of team control from the Angels. So they sold some guys and then helped fill some spots for next year. The rotation next year should theoretically be Cease, Savage, Soriano, and Ponce, who everyone forgot about, got injured his first start of the season. What blew out his knee or his ACL or his Achilles or something?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Anyway, someone bad's going to get in the wild card for the AL. It's right now the Texas Rangers a game over 500. If the Jays could get to 500, maybe it's them. But there's some work to be done.
Good luck, Jays.
Sure. And these Red Sox are putting a spook in you.
Well, it's too much.
Settle down.
Get over yourselves.
The one
It's like, the guys. Yeah, well, there's still.
There's only one thing that I'm worried about. They've been good. We haven't heard from the Wolverine yet. And he's a huge Red Sox honk.
Yeah, well.
He must be vacationing hard.
Oh, he's odd. He's on social media. Hey, look at this. Oh,
I could be the manager of this team.
Adley Rutschman. Shut
up. NFL, it can't get here soon enough. We're going to be rolling once we get into September, and so is this league. That is your Wednesday night opener.
Love it.
A rematch of the Super Bowl. Do you like that?
Wednesday night opener.
So you like that?
Yes.
Because what they used to do is a Thursday to the no, because then the next night they do another. Then it's Niners and Rams. Holy, 2 more playoff teams, I believe, from the NFC West, and Seattle was in there. Holy,
2 bangers.
Whew.
Tough offseason for the Niners.
That power station is getting a lot of love on the internet. I don't know that there's a power facility on Earth more famous than that.
They're going to have to move.
They are going to have to move.
Borderline, it sounds ridiculous. They're probably going to have to move.
One of my favorite new accounts is the
substation.
X. Yes. It's just like, whoa.
Every time there's an injury, like, whoa.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, there's a power substation
right next to the practice field.
Right next to the practice facility, and these guys keep getting hurt. and it's like, it's because of the...
There's some science suggesting that soft tissue injuries are more probable when you're exposed to this wavelength of blah, 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 blah. The Niners like, no, we looked at it. It's nothing. And you're like, but every year you have more injuries than everyone else. Every year.
Yeah.
Since you moved to that practice field. And the substation's on Twitter. Good follow. Other games to keep an eye on week 1. Let's take a look at our boys. Dino, there you are.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Bears. Panthers.
I worry a little bit, boys.
Do you?
About the Bears or the Panthers?
How about the Bears?
You shouldn't be worried. It's a fun young team on the
It's
ascent.
a fun young team. But if you recall, there were a lot of wins that came right by the skin of their teeth right at the very end. So
there's 2 ways that can
go. Positive breaks.
Yeah.
The Panthers.
I like this Colston Love one you got on.
I like Colston. Luther Burden's hurt. It's not good.
Oof. Got some other guys. They're fine.
Anyway,
Panthers,
you can beat it.
Panthers beat it. What else we got week 1 to look forward to? Got Reds team, obviously. Bills, Texans.
Yeah.
They lost to the Texans last year. I feel like in that defensive performance on Thursday Night Football, but late in the year, you're like, whoa.
And then CJ Stroud was awful in the playoffs.
And they fired their head coach. And Rhett's now no, it's not Rhett. It's the old quarterback coach there. Okay.
The OC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The OC.
We know who it is.
Jimbo McClanahan. That's,
It's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway.
Peter's son.
Joe Brady.
There's Joe Brady. Bills on the road to start their season. Let's look at some of our other favorite teams here. Jack Steelers at home against the Falcons. Falcons have some intriguing pieces of them. None of them the quarterback.
Yeah,
Penix and Tua.
I've gone over the full schedule like 6 times, making different bets with different people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This was always a win.
This is always a win.
Always a win.
Guaranteed W per
Well, of
Jack.
course, yeah.
Yeah. What's
Well, Aaron and DK.
what's the record?
I think
This year.
I had them going 12-5.
Jeez, 12-5?
Yeah.
Every year we do this, Jack. What the hell? 12-5?
We'll go through it at a later date. But yeah,
We're gonna go through it later today because there's odds on who wins the division. Just hold that thought. Let's quickly check in on the Chargers. My boys, I'm kind of sneaky, really bullish on this team.
I
You
bet
know
you
me as like these guys will screw it up. They always do. Vibes are different right now.
Well, that's a guaranteed win.
That's the worst team in the league. The Cardinals are not favored in any of their 17 games all year.
Yeah.
They might have a shot at an over season. I think they're over under for wins is
Who are you most
3.5.
excited for? Who are you most excited about?
Herbert, because he's got a healthy O-line in front of him and a better offensive coordinator and more weapons now. I think he's going to have, like, he's kind of got this rep of, like, he can't do it when it matters. It's like, did you watch the pass protection lot? Like, he was running for his life.
Yeah.
And they have 2 Pro Bowl tackles that both were gone last year. They're back. I like the
Everyone's
Chargers.
so excited.
I know. And this league, they never disappoint.
So good.
Yeah.
Although if you're a Cardinals fan, there's probably no reason to be excited.
Although that Luck, what was his name?
Beck.
Yeah, Carson Beck. He was unreal at the Hall of Fame game. So maybe there is some reason to be optimistic in Cardinal land. We'll see. They'll close out the week with these 2 bangers. Cowboys, Giants, NFC East. Always love that. Dart. And who's the running back moose that we love?
Scattaboo.
Against America's team. That's going to be a fun
How
one.
about him doing a backflip a couple
Idiot.
weeks ago with his what do you have a
Coming
broken
right off
ankle?
injury.
Yeah.
Well done.
Not.
And Broncos Chief Monday night. That is going to be unreal. Those are the 2 teams that I think have won that division the last 8 years. The Chiefs, all of them but one, I believe.
Let's go.
Let's go. Football. Yes.
Nice.
Can't wait. So you're asking, how good are the Steelers?
Yeah, that's
Jack
right,
says
yeah.
12-5. Well, they must be
12 wins,
huge
eh?
favorites to win that AFC North.
I mean, it looks like this
Oh,
every
dear.
year.
Now, in his defense, it does. It does look like this every year. And there was no Joe Burrow last year, and the Ravens were an injury mess. But it's 2 years in a row where the Steelers have been looked at as not really a chance, and they have been there at the end.
every year.
So you really should be plus 550ing this thing.
I already have. Yeah.
Okay. He's preaching to the choir.
It's in a couple parlays, but
You're like, buddy, I haven't worked in how many? I'm all over this.
365 is so happy.
it's
Legal in Alberta.
Yeah,
They've
let's
seen
go.
their Jack Haverstock
Yeah.
account just
Jesus, Haverstock exposure we're getting is really boosted.
Unbelievable.
Please play responsibly, Jack. We'll keep looking at some of the other odds really quickly here. Bills favored to win the AFC East. Reminder, it was the Patriots last year.
Mm-hmm.
We expect them to take a step back. They have the toughest schedule, I believe, in the NFL this year.
I think they missed the
And they had a
playoffs.
soft schedule last year. The other teams are dog shit.
You
though.
think the Patriots are going to miss?
I do.
I'm not quite there, but I think it's a step back from.
Okay.
Keep moving. North. What the Bears? Tough division.
It's not surprising.
Not really, because the Lions are due for the bounce back. The Packers are a good team. And even the Vikings, they announced today that Kyler Murray's won the starting job. They're not a bad team devoid of talent. This is a very good division. 4 very good teams.
Yeah. Like they did have, not to get too deep in it, but they had so many, like what, 3 or 4 at least of their victories came on.
Well, one
I
of
think
them
the
was what,
final
that Hail
play.
Mary?
Well, remember,
Yeah.
we were in Nashville and Loveland ran it back.
Yeah.
Which is like,
That was a crazy game.
And so the question is, do they take another step and those games aren't close anymore, or are they still playing close
Yeah.
games and they lose their share of close games? We'll see. Elsewhere, I think that's, the Chargers. Broncos not getting a lot of love, and the Chiefs getting a ton for a team that they lost a lot of close games last year. We'll see. Can't wait. Very
can't
excited.
wait.
Can't wait. And I think we'll have to do a Tuesday night draft if the league starts on Wednesday.
Sure.
We'll see you there, dude.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Let's go to the CFL. Stamps are in action midweek. Thursday night football made in Calgary. Let's go. BC Lions last in the West against Calgary Stampeders. They thumped the Lions in Kelowna. Remember that? Kind of turned the season around. They were 0-2 going into that game, if I'm correct. at the Apple Bowl, Jack.
Stamps lost a heartbreaker last week in Toronto against the Argos, but prior to that, I mean, they have been rolling. They hammered the Ticats 44-20 in week 7. The week before that, 52 they put up on the Bombers.
Stampede Bowl, they hung a 56 up, I think.
It's been an unreal year for VA and the offense. If they just tighten this D up, just tighten the D up a little bit, they are in a real, I mean, they're one of the most exciting teams right now, I think, in the Canadian Football League.
The Jack City buddies were chanting, "We want 60" at the Stampede Bowl. That's how good this offense has been playing, and it hasn't really slowed down since then.
Yeah, I was just wanted to get the 352 points for the offense. That is tops in the league. Montreal is next best. Montreal is a very good football team, but 297 is also the most points allowed in the CFL.
It's about that.
Just tighten her up.
Got it.
Just tighten her up.
Thursday night at Big Bad Stadium.
Hang it on the Lions.
Big Bad Stadium. McMahon Stadium.
At Big Bad Stadium.
Big Bad Stadium. Big Bad Stadium.
But yeah, they got some Calgary bands. They got a bunch of things. They're going to be trotting some very proud Calgarians out through the course of the football game.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
Stamps are in the thick of things. Saskatchewan and Edmonton are at the top, but they in Winnipeg battling. And again, want to be in that 3-hole there. He wants the playoffs. Let's go. Okay. Keep moving. Calgary FC's in action on Saturday. You can do a really nice little Calgary sports weekend. Hosting Forge at Atco Field, 3 p.m. These are the top 2 teams in the CPL. Again, mention Jackson. Wasn't it these two like 1-2 last year? Yeah, every bloody year. It's Cavs and Forge. Stinking Hamilton. Stinking Forge. Forge have a game in hand and 1 more point than the Cavs. Look at the gap between these two and the rest of the league. We're just going to show you the top 4. And it's substantial. 35 points, 34 points, and then the Grand Canyon before they get to Vancouver FC. Crazy.
Tight.
Very good teams, the class of the league, without question.
Banger.
Should be a banger. Always good against Forge. Heated. 2 good teams, lots of good players. Cavs been absolutely rolling of late. Last game wasn't their best, but a really nice run up to that point. Okay. Finally, it's dumb shit. It's Pinder Report.
Oh, okay, good.
What's this one labeled? Or no, you're not watching. That's even better. Good.
Well, I could.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
This is awful. I don't even.
So it looks like a big man.
Bro, I fucking love Big Macs, bro.
No, Dean, there's more. Oh, no.
Ryan.
Fuck it out, bro.
What are the odds that's one of Jack's idiot buddies? It feels
No, come on. Do not do that.
It isn't,
to them.
but it would fit. If it was, it would make sense.
That is disgusting.
That's a lot of Big Mac sauce. Boy, I didn't realize the pile was
The
that big on
sound
the bed.
doesn't help.
I like the Black Ops zombies in the.
Jeez,
game.
that guy's not leaving that room
could
for a
be
while.
One of my buddies.
Jeez. What are you doing on the bed, though?
It's a lot of
Jeez.
clown food. That'll
Yeah,
turn you off. Anything you do it that way.
Yeah.
Gross.
That's your Pinder Report on this Tuesday, August 11th. Village Honda, the 6th annual Show and Shine, Acuras, Hondas, all kinds of awards, raising money for Kids Sport Calgary, and for you to visit August 22nd. That from noon till 4.
There you go. A couple of kind of house cleaning items. Want to bring your way because we've been doing some time off. And it's a long ways away, but we talk to you every year about the Jasper Pond Hockey Tournament that's up in Jasper, oddly enough. Every January, they treat us incredibly well up there, and they can treat you incredibly well up there if you make plans for it.
Did you see the renos they're doing up there?
Well, I was going to say it's already
goodness.
it's the Jasper Park Lodge, January 22nd to 24th. Grab your buddies, get your teammates. You want to put you got your existing hockey team, your men's league team or whatever. They've got 20 teams competing 4-on-4 pond hockey. The tournament packages include your stay at the Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge, full access to the resort.
Lake Mildred.
That's right. Over on beautiful Lake Mildred. Packages start at just $570 per player. Now, again, that's your ice, that's your lodging and everything. There are nation-hosted events, live entertainment,
Swag.
It's true. More than a tournament. It is a hockey weekend that you'll remember all year. Limited spots, obviously. It's not endless. Nationexperiences.ca is the website where you can go and find out more on that and book yourself in. And again, it's not till January, but maybe it's one of those things as you're sitting around with your dumb buddies over the course of the remainder of summer here. You look at it and say, hey, maybe we should do this deal.
Last year we were up there, and Jack and I, we had to go to the golf course clubhouse to check in because the Jasper golf course is one of the top public courses in the country every year. Phenomenal. Not like Banff Springs, closer to our neck of the woods here, because they were doing an incredibly huge renovation that is going over the whole property. And I've seen some of the stuff they put on the socials. Like, it is going to be incredible.
Awesome.
Incredible stuff. And by the time we're there, it'll be gorgeous. Lobby will be back, baby. Lobby kicking us back. High kicks in the lobby. Woo! Excuse me, sir. Could you please leave?
Could you please stop doing that? And also, we have teamed up with a company called Levelwear. Some new apparel is out and available. We did the stuff they did with trying to remember, what was the
golf crossover.
Yeah. But with which company was it?
Hurley.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
Hurley
right.
Levelwear. That's right.
They did the Hurley Levelwear. We've got the Nation Gear Levelwear, the off-season social club, kind of a little thing that they that the Nation folks have put together. Nationgear.ca is the website. The Levelwear stuff is very comfortable, fits great, looks great, and you can have your own right now at nationgear.ca.
I like your hat, Dean.
Thanks, buddy. I like your hoodie.
Oh, thanks, man.
Your hoodie. Like
this is you know what you notice? The fabric. Oh
yeah,
I got one of those too. It's very comfortable.
Dude, this is number one on my power rankings for the hoodies. This is Comfort King right now.
It's very nice.
Very nice.
And we say it every year, but there may well be some barn burner stuff coming down the line.
There will be. We have to figure out what kind of stuff.
Right. I was texting with Jack.
Yeah.
Some
ideas.
Dumb ideas.
Yeah, I know. He sort of was wondering why you wanted the Speedos so badly with the logo right on the front.
Well, it's got the built-in thing to make it look
okay. Yeah.
impressive. There it is. You want to do some bets?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Bets. Bet365, our presenting sponsor. Legal in Alberta. Here, you know what? And here to stay. They're here and here to stay. Baseball fans, nothing better than a day at the park, but there's nothing worse than waiting on long lines around the ballpark. That is why Bet365 has 5-run early payout. The team you're riding goes up by 5 runs at any point in the game. They pay your bet right then and there. Win or lose. No waiting required. The earlier you get paid, the earlier you can go back for another dog. Bet365. Download the app. See what early payout is all about. Alberta only. Must be 18 or over in Alberta. Please play responsibly.
Top 3 pitchers all time. Dylon, and Dylon. Dylan Cease on the mound today. He's been unbelievable. Probably going to win a Cy Young this year. Great free agent signing. 9 strikeouts seems like a lot, except when you've seen what he's done in the last 5. I believe he's got over 50 strikeouts his last 5 games. He's been sensational. And to record the win against a good Boston club, plus 125. Same number as the 9+ strikeouts, a number that he's hit routinely of late. Nasty stuff. Fastball coming in the high 90s and a bunch of other pitches. Dotting the corners of the strike zone. He's been sensational. It's all chips on Cease today.
There you go. Bet365.
Trying to help you with the
right.
Yeah.
5-run early payout. Your team goes up by 5. You get paid. It's that simple. Download the app. Alberta only. Must be 18 or over in Alberta. Please play responsibly. You know what you whetted my appetite with those futures bets.
I know.
For the NFL.
Yeah.
Ooh. I might need to spend a little quality time with my Bet365 app today. Get done here. Maybe having a bowl of soup. Spend some quality time with my app.
Pull up the schedule, the standings. What happened last year? What are my transactions? Read some camp reports. Let's go. How old is Aaron Rodgers? 72. Okay, I'm going to adjust the stuff there.
You feel good about it? Apparently, old Aaron got back together with his family.
Yeah.
Was he
back with his family?
Hadn't had any
like brother and parents
interaction with his parents in many years.
He seems to be in good spirits. That guy. I really enjoyed him on Pat McAfee.
Careful.
Quite
Careful.
Yeah, he let ESPN and
everyone
and Fauci know
double bird
how he felt. He let them all know. Yeah, he let them know. We sat right there watching and cheering so hard for the Steelers last year.
We did, and we're gonna do
most
it
of us
again.
did.
We're
Are
gonna
we
do it
gonna
again.
do it again?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think, kid sports schedules aside, we should probably really sink our teeth into week 1. Maybe have a Sunday watch live stream.
What was good about that one was last game of the season, win and they're in
Yes.
to get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And it turned around at the last I mean, against
Crazy.
all odds.
It couldn't have been a better game for
Missed
that.
And then we came back.
Did it again.
And they got their ass
And it was
handed
the
to them.
worst possible game we could have.
Wasn't that close? How did that one end? Because the first was like
The
right
first
to
half
the-
wasn't.
It was so disappointing
Yeah.
and anticlimactic.
Was it the Houstons? I'm trying
Yes,
to, yeah, it
Houston
was the Houstons.
destroyed them. New year.
And we thought that was it for Aaron.
We did.
Walked off the field, said his goodbyes.
We knew it was it for Mike Tomlin. We were right about that. He is
Yeah.
on TV. We called that too. Not that these were bold takes, but you more excited about Fat Mike at the helm or old Mike on TV?
I did enjoy Tomlin on TV the other night. I watched that entire preseason game. I was so bored. And
Ended up being a decent
actually-
game.
it was
watchable.
it was watchable for sure.
Yeah.
It
you
is
don't
weird
expect.
seeing him on that side, but
Is he doing a good
I-
job?
yeah, I enjoyed his commentary.
Shaking the
and,
rust?
Fat Mike, we'll have to wait and see. I'm optimistic. It's good to have change though. Like I'm excited to have an offensive minded coach. Like we're gonna do something different.
Right. It did seem like rinse repeat the
Yes.
last 5 years under
It's like-
Tomlin there.
Barely score, play defense,
Scrape into the
scrape
playoffs,
into
get
playoffs,
thumped in the wild
lose.
card.
Is it possible that maybe though that coach like coached his ass off to get the team to where they were so
I-
consistent
Yeah.
every year?
That is 100% possible. It could be an absolute disaster.
I'm excited for that potential because I just want the
know you are.
jackometer. I want it up and down, swing it 12 and 5.
12 and
That's got to
5.
be starting at a 10,
There's
maybe a
a
9.
There's a whole but if you're into preseason, there's a whole bunch of games coming up on Thursday.
Yeah, don't get too excited. It's preseason.
Steelers, Packers.
Steelers Packers.
This was back when Kenny Pickett was going to be the next great quarterback. Remember how this goes?
Yeah.
He played in that game last week.
Yes, he did.
Super Bowl champ.
That's right. Oh, let's do this here.
Oh, who we got?
Super chat. We got a couple for you. The money coming in here is going to go to the Youth Centers of Calgary. They will do good work with it. We appreciate it. Oh, fellas. There's Chris from Long Island. Fellas, I'm pumped for our Long Island guy from Huntington, Matt Coronado, to hit 30 goals, but does he have a center to get him there?
That's a great question. I would also ask, does he have a winger on his line that can be the catalyst to a lot more goals? And that I'm more hyped about that than the center. Morgan Frost is a good center. He's not a great center.
Yeah.
And Matt Gridden in a half season looks like their most offensively gifted player.
30, eh?
24 a couple of years ago, or 26. I'm trying to remember.
We'll, you know what?
24.
As we get closer to the season, we'll obviously do some projections and look into it. Just off the cuff,
Mhm.
feels like I'd be taking the under on 30.
Yeah, I mean, you would be, if you think he's getting more than 30, you're going to get some lovely odds on that.
Yeah.
That's kind of, I'm agreeing with that.
Yeah.
I think it's not out of the question, but it's certainly not the most likely outcome.
Yeah,
Go do
which
it,
is
kid.
not to say that Matt Coronado doesn't have 30 goal potential. I just given the circumstances, 30 might be a lot on a team that's
Yeah, there's, he's not playing with a Draisaitl or a McDavid.
yeah. But thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. $5 there. Is that $5 American? Oh, sorry, Jack. Big Bear. Big Bear is hogging $6.99. I've mathed and advocate max term deals for almost every RFA who can play NHL minutes. Kid gets early money. Team usually gets a cheap NHLer. Hashtag Koivunen. Hashtag Bristevich.
Ooh, Brstevich, it's awfully early for that conversation. 8 years.
Well,
I see what you're saying. You can't get the huge deal if you don't
sign-
jump before they're proven
Yeah.
assets.
we talked about Hudson. If you do what the Habs,
Well, yeah, and he just won a Calder and was, amongst the point leaders on the blue line when he signed that deal. But yeah, look, from whose perspective? From the team's perspective, all this makes sense. If I'm an agent,
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. I want 5 years out of entry level to get me right to UFA, and then I'm signing 3-4 year. Look at how much more money Austin Matthews is going to make than Connor McDavid. because no one would suggest that he's the better player. He doesn't have more trophies. He's probably better at scoring goals, and that's about it. But he has gone about his contracts quite a bit differently than McDavid until McDavid's last foray and or last contract, which was a 2-year deal. He's going to make a lot more money just because he kept jumping back into the market as the cap was increasing.
Yeah, Koivunen, this is the kid.
8 years times 4,
23 signed with Pittsburgh, an 8-year deal. It's like, wait a minute, who, what, how is this 8 years at $4 million per for someone who
is he a top 9 guy? Probably.
He's played 47 NHL games.
That was kind of the Jake Sanderson thing, right? Except that he was the high pedigree, high draft pick. This guy's not. He's a mid-second rounder here, as you can see. I split time between the American League and the NHL. He got and from Big Bear's perspective, perfect example of what he's talking about. The player just got $32 million. Yeah. Unless he's bought out, he's making all of that. And the team, if it doesn't work, they can buy it out, and it's only a third of the money because he's so young. So his cap to be less than $1 million forever, which doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
And if it does turn into like even a top 6 guy, not a top 9 guy, we got to steal at $4 million.
I guess so. This is one of the, if I'm the agent, I'm hard
I think
to get
the agent did well here.
I'd be, yes, sign this deal. You've scored 2 goals ever.
Yeah. Like if we were guessing what the season looks like before this contract, we might say he'd still be splitting time between the Penguins and the AHL. Yeah. And instead he just got $32 million, and I think he'll be up all year. And
you talk about it all the time. You'll show those graphs, which are kind of, we take the piss out of them, but it's so a $4 million cap hit in 2026. What does that mean in year 6, 7, 8 of this deal? It's going to feel almost like a entry-level minimum contract.
Yeah.
If the guy's playing for you in a third line role, it's not going to be a bad deal.
I don't know a ton about the player. It's one of Jack's Penguins, but it's a bet of like the worst case scenario for the Penguins isn't bad at all, because when you buy out a guy under the age of X, you only have to pay a third of the total dollars, whereas most buyouts are over that age where it's 2/3 of the dollars. And if you had $1 million fine every year on your salary cap when the cap's 140 million, who cares? So what's the worst thing they have for the Penguins? Nothing that bad.
What did you think, Jack, when
I thought we signed some like KHL All-Star, to be honest? When I saw that. I was like, Ville Kuvanen? Cool. Like, that guy's gonna be a beast.
This is great.
Never heard of him, but
just
8 years.
Dubas must be good. It's 8 years.
And then I saw he was on the team, and I was like, I don't remember him playing, but good for you, kid.
It's funny. We've spent so much time talking about with the rising cap how much money teams are going to have, but now if everyone's making $18 million, you're going to need some value. You're eventually going to need to get back to finding some guys that'll take value deals with longer term.
The range of contracts are so weird because like AJ Greer's making what, like 4, and then you have some stars that are making 8. And now you have stars that are making like 16. It's just crazy.
Yeah, there's going to be some discrepancy, and like again, we'll get out of here because we're going on, but I just feel like there's going to be some guys that thought they were doing a good thing for the team and taking it. I'll take my 8. How's Lane Hudson going to feel when everybody around him is not as good as him and he's making far less than everybody?
Even Nathan McKinnon, like he just dropped back in at 12.5. I want to say.
What did Celebrini sign for?
18.8.
18.8, I think.
So that's the highest now, right?
Yeah, and that doesn't even kick in next year. It's the year after. Highest paid player this coming season will be Leo Carlson. And then that year that 18.8s for Celebrini also is a year of the next Makar and Quinn Hughes contract.
Yeah, Nate is 12.6 or 5 more years.
Like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Like I get you're trying to help your team, but like, if I'm the agent, I mean, the agent probably told him don't do that. So whatever. Yeah. We're going to help out the team. Yeah, well, the billionaire that owns the team is going to be fine. You just cost yourself $50 million.
Imagine
gotta get a ring.
If they did like what McDavid does. I'll take less, but surround me with some good players.
Well, they did the first part of that.
And then they bring the dog and pony show through. If they did that to McKinnon, he'd be biting people's faces off.
It's interesting because they moved out Big Val, which you could view as a positive or a negative, but like they're going to be like, they still got Makar, they still got Nelson and Kadri down the middle. They got a lot of the goaltending. We'll see. It was really good in the regular season and in the playoffs until it wasn't.
Yeah. Cale Makar.
What you going to make?
Until it's signed, it's not signed. That's my thing.
That's a Dionism, I believe.
I think that ship has sailed, but nonetheless. That's it for the super chats.
Till it's canceled, it's not canceled.
That's it for the super chats.
It's not canceled till it's canceled.
That's right. Jack, how was the show today?
Somehow we went 2 hours.
Yeah, I know.
God, sorry about that,
So,
guys.
I
We
think
are
it
going to be
was a
super
great show.
short Thursday.
We were worried before we started. We're like, oof.
Well, lots of unpacking to do, with the
Yeah.
all that
Got a lot
news
there.
that went happening in the last however long it's been since we worked.
Well, I'm sure we all have a lot of plans for today and tomorrow to revisit on Thursday. Because we are going live Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think next week as well.
No, we're not.
Dino's going to have
No?
something
Okay.
next
I'll
week.
spin something together. There's no
Okay.
bloody way.
Mhm.
What are you doing next week?
I'm going to Chicago with my wife.
Nice.
Kids are at
Right.
camp. It is Cubs White Sox at Wrigley,
Awesome.
which she couldn't give a shit about, but I'm very excited. And then we're going to go to Second City, see some comedy / sketch improv, all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff. And then a couple restaurants, boat tour.
I do like Chicago.
It's a great city.
Yeah.
Big American city with the sort of the Midwest friendly approachability
Yeah.
and great music, great food, great sports.
Go shopping on the mile.
Can I get you a piece of Bears memorabilia?
Yes.
Excellent.
Sure. That would be great. What about you, Jack? What are you doing next week?
The show.
No, we're not.
Yeah, I mean, I got no plans.
Can you, why don't we just tell them to book Montana?
Actually, no,
next
my
week?
dad will be here.
But
next week.
daddy's
Yeah.
here.
That's
There you go.
figure it out.
Tell them to buy back that place in Montana that he
Oh,
sold
I've
for
been
10
saying
cents
that
in
for
the dollar.
years.
Let's go.
Had a place and sold it.
Oh yeah, and just really bad timing on that one.
He went to the Jack School of Economics. That's the buy high,
Take that-
sell low.
Take that book. Maybe he could.
Buy high,
Yeah.
sell low.
Maybe he could look at it as well. Well, appreciate you. Forget how we do this. I think.
Yep.
See you, buddies.
See you, buddies.
I think that's what
That's- yeah.
how we do this.
See you, buddies.
See you.